certain statutory allegations that have
Hello everyone and welcome to another False Prophets. How's everyone doing? We're here to talk about more MLM bullshit. Should be fun. This is, again, I'm sorry I've been looking disheveled lately. Again, I had to get up at 6 this morning for work, and I'm tired, and I just got out of work, and I'm coming right there to here to now entertain people. And then I gotta wake up again tomorrow at 6. Woo! But then after that I get like 6 days off. So we're getting that out of the way. Cool beans! How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. I want to thank some people, by the way. I got multiple tips last night after stream, which rarely happens, but weirdly last night I got 3. So I don't know if people felt bad for me for the Marcel, video I had to edit. But, either way, thank you to AirOwl07 for the $15 tip. Says, I love watching your vids on YouTube. I'm watching Marcel Part 1. Feel like you totally deserve this. Thank you. Tea with Goblins with a $10 tip. And Weeaboo William with a $50 tip. So thank you, people who gave me random tips in the middle of the night. I appreciate it. I was literally at work today and I just got a thing. It was like, someone sent you $50. And I was like, oh, that's nice. So anyway, thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't know, made me feel good. So thank you. Janerdy, thanks for a 220 stream streak, says, Hannah mocking MLMs is my kind of Friday night entertainment. Good. I'm glad. Good day for it, I guess. Italian Shakespeare says, you saved your you said your mom fell for MLMs before. Which ones do you remember her falling for? Her big one that my whole life, the one that she was a part of was, Mary Kay makeup, which is awful makeup, by the way. I can say that now that I wear it. Not that makeup in general. I don't wear Mary Kay, because again, it's overpriced crap. Anyway, so Mary Kay makeup was her main one. I think she tried to get into True Romance, whatever the sex toy one is. I don't know if she fully, signed up, but she was helping her friends with, parties and stuff, and she was interested in joining. Party Light's one. And she was part of MLMs. Let me be clear. My mom was part of MLMs when, the internet thing was not the main vector of MLMs. So it was different. I don't think she does it now because it usually requires, a lot of internet and social media work. She's part of the generation of MLMs that are basically party-based. You would invite people over and show them the shit. I don't know. Gen X and boomer women love it, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, that's what she was a part of. She wanted to get into LuLaRoe, but she never did, which is good. She's a very gullible, desperate person who's also an alcoholic who thinks she can magically make all her problems get fixed by joining a scam. She's the ideal candidate for a scam like this, so... It's a Rubik's, thanks for a $2 super chat, says, I think 6 a.m. work grind attracts people to MLMs. I could see that. Unfortunately, it's a scam, but yeah, I get why people are desperate. And It's a Rubik's, thanks for becoming a member on YouTube. Much appreciated. Party Light, a friend in junior... Wait, I remember Party Light, a friend in junior... Is that supposed to be junior high? Had a birthday party... had a party for their birthday? Oh, that's depressing. It's incredibly depressing. Unstable Deadbeat, thanks for gifting a sub to Amber. Appreciate it. Alright, last things before we get into it. We're still working on our sub goal for the month, so if you want to help that, you can either subscribe or gift subs. And we are very close to our edited content tip goal. I'm just gonna say this. Maybe I was gonna keep it a surprise. But fuck it. Since I have the next, 5-6 days off, that's what I'm going to be working on. I'm still going to be streaming, of course, every day I can. But, over the next, week or so, I'm going to be working on that first edited video. So, you know, if I get the video done, then we'll just be until the tip goal gets hit, and I'll release it. like the next day or whatever. But I might get the video done after, depends on how quick this tip goal goes. But there's less than 200 left, so you never know. Okay, all that bullshit out of the way. This isn't an MLM thing, and we're not going to watch it right now. I just wanted to update people who watched the last Sovereign Citizen stream, not the Marcel one, the one before that. The lady that was in that really snarky podcast who's up her own ass about Sovereign Citizen stuff had her first court appearance. She had her arraignment. It went badly. So we'll watch that on the next Sovereign Citizen watch. Be excited, it's a fun one. Okay, let's jump into it. Let's start with some of the ones that we didn't do last time. I think we started like a minute into this one, but we didn't really get through it. So let's check it out.
Hi. So I wanted to take a few minutes just to talk about the LuLaRoe opportunity and my why I'm doing this.
I think last time I pointed out that immediately I felt she wasn't cut out for this, and that is not a knock on her, as I said last time. That is a compliment, because if you're a person with a knack for MLMs, you're probably a pushy, annoying salesperson that other people are uncomfortable around. Probably. So, the fact that she's a little more soft-spoken, not quite as assertive, that's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It is a bad fit, though. Procagom, thanks for 48 months at Tier 3.
My name is Casey West, and I have been, excuse me, a LuLaRoe consultant for just about a year. Coming up on my 1-year anniversary in a little less than a month.
This was 8 years ago, by the way, so this is an older MLM. I wanted to start kind of with older stuff, not newer stuff, if I didn't bring it up, because kind of with conspiracy theories, I've gotten to see how they've evolved over the last 5 years. So with stuff like this, I kind of wanted to look at older stuff first to see where these companies were, like, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, and then get to the more modern stuff. At least that was my thought.
So I have been a consultant for a year, and I became a trainer in July, this past summer, which has been awesome. So I'm starting my story. I'm going to take you back. As a child,
take you back.
I was always the kid. Well, I wanted to be a mom. I've always wanted to be a mom for as long as I have lived. That I think that's been my calling. My sister always says that, you know, it's no surprise that I was the first. I'm the youngest of 3, and it's no surprise that I was the first one to have kids. I have 3 children now, and I'm just like a little mama. I always have been. So I was like the mother hen growing up. I always wanted.
I wonder what age she had kids, and I wonder how much older her sisters are than her. Very curious. As I said last time, a lot of mothers get sucked into MLMs. It's not only moms, but only moms sounds like a very different website. No, it's not only moms, but that is a key demographic that MLMs target, often because people who are like parents full-time, and in the United States tends to be moms, when that is the case, they don't have a lot of time to do other things, so they sell it as this, you can get rich or at least make money on the side in your spare time, which as we know is a lie. You're not going to have spare time. You're going to be spending all your time annoying people and trying to get them to sign up for your program.
The mom playing house.
There's so many Mormon-based MLMs, yeah. Baha and I were at a party with some friends we knew. I don't know, when was that? Last Saturday afternoon, I think. And they're actually they lived in Utah, and we were talking about MLM stuff, because I think I mentioned I was doing this for stream or whatever. They know I stream for a living. And they were talking about how they just, like, everyone they knew, they felt was, like, a pretty normal person, you know, for Utah. And then they just randomly dropped this bomb on them of, like, oh, yeah, by the way, we're in an MLM. Do you want to join? That'd be scary. It'd be like living in shark-infested waters, just constantly looking out for people trying to scam you with MLMs. Miss Quilanius with 47 months says, any day now I'll reach Diamond Hannah level. Just gotta sell off all these Hannahs in my garage. Oh shit, I bought another, didn't I?
I was the kid at preschool.
It's okay though, I'm a great value, and you can sell me at twice the price that you got me for. And you can recruit other people to sell Hannahs, and you get added to their upline. So that's good.
who would comfort the other children, rub their backs and tell them it's okay. Don't cry, your mom.
Oh, fuck balls. Indignity Jones with $200 tip says, love your work, keep it up, and happy Pride Month with love. Your parasocial pal, Indignity Jones. P.S. I think you have to do edited content now. Sorry about that. Don't apologize. Thank you so much for that incredible donation. Holy fucking shit. Thank you. And we did it. Okay. Well, I work tomorrow, pretty much all day, but I guess starting probably Monday, gonna be starting, I'll just block off that whole ass day except for electrolysis. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you. I'm excited now. I hope you guys are excited. I really have some ideas for this that I think are gonna be fun. I don't want to overbill it. It's the first edited video I've done in years, so but I think it'll be funny, and I have some stuff to say. So I thank you. Thank you all so much for getting us to this tip goal. Seriously. I really appreciate it. And to be clear, this is not for one video. That would have been insane for me to ask for people $1,000 for one video. I'm going to start getting into it regularly again. I just want to be clear in case anyone's like, what the fuck? So cool beans. Goddamn.
Mommy and Daddy will be back soon. It'll be okay.
And to be clear, this is not a Space Jam review situation. I know that used to be a meme. Like, I'm really gonna do this. The Space Jam review didn't happen for actual legitimate reasons. But, yeah, this will be good.
So I was always...
Why am I always surprised by how much we parasocially love you? Because my parents were alcoholics and I didn't get the love that I really should have probably gotten as a child, so there's always a hole deep inside me that tells me that I'm not good enough. Oh, did you want a joke answer to that? I misread. Sorry.
Trying to take care of other people.
Am I intentionally cosplaying Velma? I am. On the Discord, they vote on which costume I wear every day. I have a variety of different costumes. Orion Cooper with a $2 super chat says, cheers to edited content and your upcoming award. What award? I've never won an award in my life because I'm not good enough.
So when I got pregnant with my daughter, I was pretty young. I was 25 and I was almost 26, I think. And I was ecstatic.
I gotta read this. Serotonin Bears says, I've been unemployed for 4 weeks, and I actually found a guy from Grindr that pays me $50 for each 6-pack of beer I drink and do the Tarantino on him with the stompers. He paid my June rent. I didn't think I'd have to stomp on some balls to pay my rent. Do I want to tell this story? No, I won't tell that story. It's not even a story. It's a... No.
I'd always wanted to have my kids before I was 30, and my youngest was born 2 days.
Maybe I don't need to vomit every thought and reminiscence out at you guys. Maybe I'm allowed to just have some things that only I know. Is that allowed? I guess. Doesn't feel right, but...
Before my 31st birthday, so he helped me out with that one. So anyway, I was really excited when
It's a Rubik's with a $2 super chat says, I get paid to be a NASA shill. Seriously, do you work for NASA? As like a PR person? Because that'd be a pretty dope job.
Found out I was pregnant with my daughter.
And I wouldn't lie, if I were you, I'd fuck with flat earthers a lot. But I'm irresponsible, so... I wouldn't pass the background test, so... Check.
And, the plan was that I would have her, I would stay home for 12 weeks, and then I would go back to work like most women, a lot of women have to do. Because, it's hard to live on one income these days. So that was our plan, was that I would go back to work. So our daughter had other plans in mind.
What?
She was born 2.5...
I'm sorry, I got an email from YouTube about a copyright claim on a public domain thing. Annoying.
Months early. And from the moment that I saw that little thing, that little 3.5-pound baby, I knew that I could never ever leave her. I knew that I would never be able to let anybody else take care of her. I couldn't. So I stayed home with her, and I was really lucky to be able to stay home with her, to have a husband that was supportive and who, wanted me to do what I wanted to do. So we worked it out.
That's got to be hard if your partner wants to get into one of these things, especially if they're super excited about it and it's a scam. how do you tell someone you love in a way that is not mean? Like, I feel like even if you tried to come at it with the reasonable sense of concern, they're gonna get defensive about it. I guess it depends on the person. I'd just be so worried. How do you stop someone when they're so excited about an idea that they fell for? And that's not even like, I'm not calling her anything. People fall for scams all the time. People are vulnerable. People make mistakes, you know? Very sad.
So that I could stay home with her. You know, and it was great. I was very happy to be home with her. But I really didn't know many people in the area. My sister worked close, so she would come over every day and we would have lunch.
Oh, you work at the NASA Visitor Center? That's so cool. I've never actually gotten to go to any of the NASA facilities. I went to Florida a lot as a kid, but I was a like I actually like, you know, science-y stuff now, and I liked it enough as a kid, but for some reason, I guess not for some reason, when I had the opportunity to either go to like Disney or NASA stuff, I always wanted to go to Disney. But like now part of me, I really regret I didn't go to the NASA stuff or like Cape Kennedy or whatever, even once.
Together, which was awesome.
If I find myself in Ohio, you can get me in free and free parking? Oh, hell yeah! I'm pretty close to Ohio. I'm in Michigan. So that's not bad. Thank you.
You know, and other than that, like I really didn't have much adult
Canaveral. Cape Canaveral. Sorry.
interaction.
Benikagami says, Hannah's like my wife, unfortunately. She also can't really take compliments at face value unless they're a little backhanded because self-worth is in the shitter. I gotta explain that, too. The reason that I don't like compliments is because when someone compliments me, I know that they're being nice. They may even mean what they say. That's fine. It's not that I think they're necessarily lying or don't believe it, or, you know, even if they're just being nice, that's fine. When someone says something nice to me, my brain, without fail, has an equal and opposite reaction. So if someone says to me, oh, you look nice, you're pretty, my brain goes, no, you're not, you're not, you ugly bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Have you seen your face? Like, that's verbatim. That's what came into my head right now. That's just what my brain does. So, like, I understand people are trying to be nice, but basically you're sicking angry thoughts into my brain. It's like you hit my brain like it's a wasp's nest with a bat. It's not anyone else's fault. I have issues. Anyway, way off topic.
And then shortly after, we lived there only for not long, and then we moved to another area where I really didn't know anybody at all. And, you know, Ava was just over 1 when we moved, so she wasn't in school, so I didn't have an opportunity to meet people that way. I wasn't working.
Obligatory boo, Michigan. I won't boo you back because you're offering me a nice thing.
So I didn't have any work friends.
Horrifying Apocalypse says, if we throw insults at you, will your head be filled with cuteness and happy thoughts? I haven't rated this stream high enough for me to answer that question accurately. That was over a line. Hannah regrets what she just said on the bingo. Alright, I'm gonna shut the fuck up now. Whoa, MLMs, we're doing it.
And it was really isolating. It was really hard to be home with her all the time and not really have anybody to hang out with or talk to other than, you know, my family on the phone or my husband, who, poor guy, you know, would be trying to go to sleep and I would be like sitting there yapping his ear off because I just wanted somebody to talk to.
Well, that's very sad. That's interesting too. I've never really thought about that as the social aspect of MLMs. Like, it's similar to, like, and I'm not calling MLMs cults necessarily, although I have heard their similarities in mentality. And with conspiracy groups, a big part of what keeps you in is at least the facade of community. Certainly within MLM communities, you're all just together because you're sharing some sort of incentive set. And maybe you would stab each other in the back if push came to shove, but you still have the veneer of a community. You know what I mean?
So it was really hard staying home with her, even though that's what I wanted to do. And then, you know, you start to feel guilty because, you know, you shouldn't feel like that.
Viz, thank you for the $3 tip.
You know, it's just mom guilt. It never ends. So when she was about 1.5, I did go back to work. I have a degree in education, so I went back as a preschool teacher, and my daughter went to that daycare as well, and it was fine. You know, I didn't love that I didn't get to spend a lot of time with my daughter by the time we got home from school, from work. You know, I'd have to make dinner and then put her to bed pretty much. So I would be, you know, have no patience after spending all day with 3-year-olds. I wouldn't really have patience for my daughter, and that wasn't fair. And I just hated the way it was making me feel. So at that point,
I can understand that. I don't think getting into an MLM is a good solution, though, because you're still going to be spending a ton of time on the marketing stuff. And frankly, again, not to be rude, it clearly isn't working. Look how much merchandise you have. Your closet's full of it. Like, I don't think a single one of these is an actual item of clothing she wears. It all has tags on it. This is all her merchandise.
I was pregnant again, and I, of course, started having contractions early.
Just bought a Sensi from a coworker. That is an MLM. Yes, at least it was at the time. I think it still is.
Like I did with my daughter. So I stopped working around 28 weeks. And that was just over 5 years ago. My son will actually be 5 tomorrow. And I've been home with my kids since then. And I'm, like I said, very lucky to have a supportive husband who has enabled me to do that. You know, but it hasn't been easy living on one income as a family of 5. We have
Holy shit! We're barely getting by as a 4-income family with 2 people. Baha has 2 jobs, I have 2 jobs, and it's just us and our cats. How the fuck in the universe are you supporting 5 people on one salary? Are you clothing them in fucking sackcloth? What is happening?
2.5-year-old too. So, you know, it hasn't been easy. And, you know, I often felt guilty because I wasn't contributing financially. You know, to which my husband would reply, but you are, because we were saving money on daycare and all of that.
That's true. Daycare is incredibly expensive.
But still, I didn't like, you know, that he was working overtime and he was...
The only ones that make money on the MLM are the ones at the top of the pyramid. Yep, and they are usually the founder and the founder's friends and family. It's a scam from the start. The game was rigged from the start. I think Benny said that.
Stressed. He would never tell me he was stressed, but, you know, if he was stressed about things, I just...
High 6-figure job or 7. If it was 7, she wouldn't need to work at all. And she could just find a club or something. This implies to me that they're just getting by, maybe, with whatever his salary is, you know, with all the kids, and she wants something that is both a social interaction for her with other adults and somehow makes her money. Not easy. You could just meet people at work. You can just meet people at work. She just get a normal job, but whatever. H-Bird says, so what you're saying is that we should start MLMs. Got it. You know, I'm actually saying the opposite of that. So, It's a Rubik says, I got roped into Cutco. Yeah, I had a partner years ago, like when I was just out of high school. I was like 18, 19, 20. I had a partner, and she got scammed into Cutco. Yes, it is the knife thing. She was able to get her money back, luckily, because she only did it for like a week, and she hated it because it's a nightmare. And she gave the knives back.
I don't know. I didn't like that. I didn't like not being able to help. So, you know, and we talked about maybe buying a house someday, because we were renting a house, and, you know, maybe buying a house, and, you know, you can't do that on one income unless you're making a lot of money. And, you know, we were fine, we could live, but we couldn't really save much. So, you know, we thought maybe we could buy a house in a few years once all the kids were in school and I could go back to work. And then it was like, well, what am I going to do for work? Because, you know, I know that I didn't want to go back to teaching. Even just working at the preschool for...
Military, okay. Military bases, that kind of makes sense, I guess. Huh.
A little while, 2 years, I knew that I just didn't have the patience for it anymore now that I had my own kids, and that wouldn't be fair to my children.
Briefly duped by Kirby? What's Kirby sell?
It wouldn't be fair to me. It wouldn't be fair to the kids I would be teaching, my students. So so I decided, I kind of did some soul searching, tried to figure out like what I really
Is
wanted.
this part of the sales pitch? Yeah, that's a huge part of it, is usually trying to make it relatable. So they're targeting other moms. So they tell them, I'm a mom just like you. I struggled with this. I struggled with that. I wanted to build communities with other women. And then they'll say, and I did it through whatever thing they're trying to sell. In this case, LuLaRoe. So they're trying to say, basically, it helped my social life. It helped us financially, yada, yada, yada.
Wanted to do with my life.
Kirby are high-ticket vacuums. Gotcha.
When I grew up.
Did I hear about the magic dirt MLM? Yeah. Were they getting soil? Oh god. Don't eat soil. Chat. This is good advice. Do not eat dirt. Don't eat dirt. You're not meant to eat it. It's not meant to go inside you. Don't do a pica. No pica. Bad. No pica.
Back to work, and I really got interested in ultrasound.
Oh, they got shut down? Oh, good. That's good.
When I was pregnant with Ava. And then after she was born, because I was high risk, I got a lot of ultrasounds, and I just became like really interested in it. So I actually started going back to school for that, complete change in my career path. So I started going back to school for that last year. And then in the winter last year, a friend of mine from college, she started posting about LuLaRoe. So I had heard of LuLaRoe.
I could imagine this being edited like a true crime documentary, and then my friend from high school reached out to me about LuLaRoe, and then it like does that thing where it kind of pulses and it switches into like a negative film camera of the scene. See, I can be a hack editor.
Actually, I had like 2 pairs of leggings. I had a couple Irmas. Actually, this Irma I've had for like 2 years. I got from another friend who used to sell LuLaRoe. So I'd heard of it, but I really didn't know much about it, and I was very intrigued.
They sell the world's ugliest leggings, among other things. Altered Undying says, funny MLM story. I was sitting by a computer and my husband comes over with my clove oil. Why do you have this? And I blinked, because when I'm in boy mode, I like to smell like cloves, because clove cigarettes are the cigarettes goth boys smell. And he was so relieved it was funny. Yeah, it's like finding someone with like heroin, and they're like, no, it's not for me, it's for like a science experiment, but like for real? That would be a relief. Oh good, we're not gonna throw away tens of thousands of dollars. That's good. Freyline says there was an MLM children's book called Just Wait Till We're Diamond about how kids how kids should be accept their parents excited, or how kids should accept their parents not being around, because when they're at the top rank, your parents will get to be around all the time, won't get to be around all the time. Oh boy. I don't want to take Hannah's content here. Her name is also Hannah, if you haven't seen her. She does anti-MLM content. She's quite entertaining. So I don't want to just play this, because that's her content. But I wouldn't mind finding a copy of this book digitally to maybe read on this stream sometime. That would be fun. But if you haven't checked her out, Hannah Alonzo, HANNAHALONZO on YouTube. Does really great anti-MLM content. Lance with 100 bits says, my education teacher in college invited a Leah Sophia jewelry consultant friend to tell us we can make extra money doing things like that. Oh, I would report that shit. I'm paying money for a fucking college education, and if even for 1 minute of that fucking class, if for 1 minute in that fucking class you try to sell me something, I'm getting your ass fired. You better have tenure, bitch. Title? The link is in the chat. It's in Freyline's chat. Oh, Baha posted the link. Thanks.
I had done direct sales company before, and it was fine, and I made some money with it, but I just didn't have that drive or that passion for it. So, I was really intrigued with LuLaRoe, and I wanted to learn more. So I started texting or emailing Erica and asking her about it, and she'd send me info, and then I'd ask her more questions, and then I'd ask her more questions, and then I'd ask her even more questions. And, finally I talked to her, and then I talked to Matt, and you know, it was a big investment going in.
Yeah, that's a link to the channel. Sorry, if you wanted the actual full thing, I'll grab it. I'm sorry. Here's a link to the video. There you go.
And like I said, you know, we really didn't have extra.
Can we get I think I'm gonna someday make a montage of white ladies sitting in their unsold LuLaRoe closets. That's a trope, I guess.
Money at that point for me to put into a business. You know, but I had faith in myself. I was really excited about it. He knew that I would be.
Sorry, Tori. Tori said, I sure am glad NOAA is fully staffed and funded so we know more about the massive thunderstorms ravaging the area. All I've gotten reports on are major accidents that close both sides of the road because of it. Yay! Oh no. Be safe!
Able to at least make the money back. You know, he had concerns, he had doubts, but beyond that, he knew I could do it. So we decided to go for it. And like I said, that was just under a year ago. And so, you know, the dreams of buying a house, things like that started to become a little bit more of a reality. You know, so that was like maybe next year we can really start looking for a house. I'll save up some money, and now I'm actually making money, and I have my own.
The only video she posted about this.
Own money. My bank.
I'm so curious what happened.
Account isn't just a couple dollars. You know, so like that was like a goal that I could actually see now. It was a dream that like that could come true. So, you know, that was like a 2-year goal maybe. And we actually were just able to close on our first home just before Thanksgiving. And we moved in about a month ago. And actually, my room that I'm sitting in is my new LuLaRoe room that my husband built for me in our new house. It's not quite finished yet. That's why there's no molding and stuff up.
So that means you had to move all this stuff here. That was probably depressing, boxing it up, taking it to the house, re-hanging it up on the new fucking hooks. Oh, God. That sounds demoralizing.
But we're getting there. So that 2-year goal turned into about a 6-month goal. That never would have happened if it wasn't for LuLaRoe.
Yeah, I just straight up don't believe her. I don't believe her with this much extra merchandise, and you have to pay for this. If you don't understand, she had to pay for every single one of these, and the idea is you resell them for a higher price. They didn't just give her these like a goddamn consignment shop. She bought them with money, and she didn't sell these ones because she has them. Whew.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't really think that. Yeah, we never would have been able to do this. No,
this isn't a recent video. This is old. I said earlier, I wanted to cover some of the older stuff first to give me like a grounding in how stuff used to be years ago. It's sort of like when the social media marketing around MLMs was just starting to become much more popular, and I'm going to kind of make my way through so I can get a better idea of how it evolved over time. Don't worry, I'm not going to spend like a ton of time on old stuff. I just want to get it out of the way first, and this was stuff I'd pulled for the first episode of this that I didn't get through. Orion Cooper with a $2 super chat says it was either LuLaRoe room or an accusing parlor.
Soon, at least. And to now...
I understood that reference. Futurama.
I'll be able to help, you know, put that down payment down on our house, and to be able to buy materials to redo our basement, which we did. You know, to be able to put money aside for redoing the kitchen, which I want to do within the next year, hopefully. Maybe that'll be within another six-month goal coming true. You know, these were all things that I didn't think could happen for a long time. And they're happening. It's happening. And because of this passion that I've had for LuLaRoe and determination and drive, and just, I love doing this. I love helping make women feel beautiful. I love like owning my own business.
I'm gonna be okay, hold on. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the LuLaRoe stuff is not stuff that would make me feel pretty. Like, hey, I'm not knocking anyone. If this is your thing, by all means, go for it. I'm happy for you. But I hate the patterns on like 98% of LuLaRoe products. They are so gaudy, they are so ugly. They look like you picked a random fabric from Joann's Fabrics and said, let's make pants out of that. It's just nonsense. Looks like Bob Ross ate all of his paints and then vomited them onto some leggings.
Businesswoman. It's really incredible. And I
like leggings, by the way. I like leggings. One of my favorite items of clothing that are socially acceptable for me to wear now as a woman, you know? I like leggings. They're comfy. But like, damn, get some not ugly ones.
people have seen,
They also did a lot of plagiarism with the patterns. Of course they did.
This passion and this drive that I have for LuLaRoe. And so I've grown a team since I've started and it's just kind of happened. And it's really just because I'm excited about it and I love what I do and I love sharing it with people and I want other.
Why do women's pants not have pockets? I think the actual reason has mostly to do with like their concern about how they look. Like how do I put this? When fashion designers are designing pants for women, I think they're thinking about a certain body shape that they're trying to maintain. Whereas men, they tend to think more about function. And I'm not saying that's right. I'm just saying, I think they're trying to maintain a certain figure and how it looks in women's clothing. Also, sometimes they are pockets and they're just sewn shut and people don't realize it. A lot of the time, people have pockets that they think are fake pockets, and you just need a seam ripper because you don't know how pants work sometimes. Did you know that a lot of pockets are sewn shut until you get home and then you seam rip them and then there's a pocket there? They sew them so you can't, like, stick shit in them at the store. So if you have pants without pockets, certainly a lot of them are probably fake pockets. But some of them might just need a seam ripper, so look into it. Toreador says, I love leggings, but they're a huge pain in the ass to get over my hooves. Oh, you're fine. I say after I am very known for being really hard on myself.
Other people.
Yeah, you can check the inside. Look at the inside of the pants. You'll see the pocket. Fenny Kagami says, I'm pretty sure my wife's low self-worth is also the result of abuse and neglect. While my mother-in-law isn't as bad as your parents, every time my wife talks to her, her mood takes a dive, to the point I can always tell when they have a conversation. Every time I talk to her, I slip into customer service mode, and whenever she talks to my mom, she whines about how much my wife's changed in a very me, I way, to the point even my mom caught it. Oh, God. And this is why I'm no contact with my birth parents.
To be able to...
Not worth it.
See their dreams and see that, you can make this happen. I mean, I'm just a regular person, so if I can do these things, you absolutely can do these things too. All you need is just a little drive, and you just have to want something that bad. And I did, and I do. And, so now I have this team, and I get to do trainings with them. I get to go out to California. I've been out there a couple times.
Like Jimmy and the Wizard. Okay, I'm going to move on. We already did a white lady in a LuLaRoe closet, so we can probably move on from that. Here's the title. Live Good Essential Oils are here. Tremendous value as usual. I'm seeing a surprising amount of men in these. I had a stereotype. Frankly, I believed a stereotype that, like, almost everyone in MLMs are women. And in fairness, it is a lot of women. It tends to be more women. But in searching today for videos, I found a lot of men in MLMs. And not even MLMs specifically for men. Just MLMs, a lot of them that have products primarily for women. So that's interesting. I don't have any solid, like, thing to say about it. It's just something I noticed.
Hey, what's up?
A lot of men in these MLMs are brought in by their wives. Yeah, they need another downline. How are they going to make rank if they don't have enough people in their downline?
Just wanted to make a quick video today talking about just the tremendous value that Live Good is bringing to its members, even non-members. So tomorrow they're launching their essential oils line. Go to
Oh boy, I can't wait to buy essential oils that I could get at literally any fucking store. Just a Peach with $1 tip says, I love gaudy patterns. LuLaRoe leggings look like preschoolers with 100 crayons and no understanding of art made them and sewed them with paper-thin material. And Freyline says, so the gender gap is actually closing an MLM. It's much more balanced now. Yeah, I guess. Weirdly.
the website. There's a link below. Check out the products. It'll be up tomorrow. Today's Sunday. So Monday, I think January 9th.
This got 8 views. This got 8 views. 8 people talk right now. 8 people. Leave a chat. At minimum 8 people. Do it right now. I'm waiting for the delay. 8 people. Leave a chat. Moo. There's 1. There's 2. Oh, there's 1. Eh. Less people than that. Fewer people than that have watched this video up until now. Incredible.
It'll be up there.
How much money did they lose on this?
They're offering.
When talking about the essential oil stuff, by the way, a lot of the health benefit stuff is total bullshit. Outside of like them being like, maybe it'll help you relax. You know, like any nice smell can do that. A candle could do that. Some fresh baked cookies could fucking do that. But, like, I enjoy oil diffusers, not because I think they have any particular health benefits, but because they smell nice sometimes if you have an actual diffuser. What pisses me off about these MLMs is they make ridiculous health claims often, even if they're not. Like, the main office usually tells them not to, but we know how people are. They make them anyway. And also, they tell people to do incredibly dangerous things, like ingest essential oils directly, or to apply them directly to their skin, which is not a good thing to do. That's not good.
Initially, a 6-pack of some of the most popular essential oils with all the certificates of analysis. The whole 6-pack is $49.95 member price, $69.95 full retail for the whole box of.
Wow, that's not even a 50% or 100% markup. I've seen some that tell you to charge double. They're barely having them charge $20 more. Your margin on that's dog shit. Your margin on that's dog shit.
6 essential oils, not $50 each bottle like you would see in a lot of other companies. $49.95.
Other MLMs, you can get essential oils like at Walmart or Meijer or Publix, probably. I don't know, I've not been to a Publix in a long time. Whatever your regional variant of supermarket is, there's probably essential oils there, and like the same aisles as like candles and shit, if it's a place that sells candles. And it's a lot cheaper than this.
For the whole box. I mean, what a tremendous value. People want value today.
Baja says, undiluted essential oils will give you chemical burns and they can't be diluted with water. Some people try to drink them and say, I diluted it with water. It's not fine. Do they not literally one of the most basic facts every human being should know. And I'm no Heinlein. I'm not doing no competent man shit here. I'm just saying, if there's any basic facts that humans should know about the world, I think one in the top 20 is that oil and water don't mix. That's gonna come up. That's gonna come up. Like, it's literally an idiom, like oil and water. Holy fudge.
They don't want to be a part of something or go.
Don't put water on an oil fire. Oh my god, the YouTube videos I see of people are so frustrating to me. And, you know, in fairness, I was in food service at a young age. I worked at McDonald's at like 16, and one of the things they ram into your head is do not ever try and put out an oil fire with water. So maybe it's because I learned that when I was like 16. I don't know. But like, that's crazy.
A store. I mean, I just left Costco. We just signed up for a membership. There was a Groupon. We got it.
If you need to know how to put out an oil fire, if it's in a pan or something, if you can safely do so, take like a rag or something, grab the top to the pan, if you have one, I hope you do, put it over to smother the flame because it still needs oxygen. Water will just make it explode all over the place, and then you'll have like fire everywhere. It's really bad.
Plus, it's like $20.
They're also quite specific. There are specific fire extinguishers, but they have to be rated for oil fires. So if you buy a fire extinguisher, like for your kitchen at home, make sure it's one that is rated for oil fires, not just, you know, normal fire. Toreador says, maybe I'm old and cynical, but maybe we let people put out oil fires with water. Maybe we take safety labels, warning signs, and speed limits off things. No, that doesn't do anything. Those are for liability reasons. They've never stopped anyone from doing anything. But I also don't agree with that opinion. I just don't. I guess I'm not that cynical yet. I don't know if that's a good sign or bad.
For the membership.
I dislike a lot of things about people, but I want them to be better. I want me to be better. I'm not perfect. Far from it. I'm fucked up in 10 million different ways. What if someone said that about me? People have. Doesn't feel good.
You walk around there, I mean, some stuff is a good price. I mean, you run into, but like most of the stuff, it's like, you could go to Aldi or Walmart and get paper towels for less money. For, you know, most stuff that I buy on a regular basis, I'm not saving money at Costco. Why would I go there? So Live Good takes the Costco membership model of, hey, pay a membership fee, right? For
except the oils within essential oils companies are almost always more expensive than you can get otherwise. So it's the opposite. It's the opposite of Costco. Toreador says, please, just a little eugenics is a treat. How about no? How about no?
For Live Good, it's $9.95 a month, or if you pay the whole year up front.
Mayonnaise is an emulsion, but Hannah doesn't like mayonnaise. It depends on what it's in. I am okay with mayonnaise in a thin layer on the bun of a cheeseburger. That is a context in which mayonnaise is okay.
You save 20%. So you pay a small membership, and in return, you get access to wholesale pricing. And
okay, but it's not wholesale pricing. They're not selling it to you wholesale. They might claim they are, but realistically, no, they're not. You're the real customer. They don't care if you sell it after that. They just want to sell it to you by convincing you that you can sell them for even more. You're the mark. You're the customer. That's it.
Live Good, the way they do it, is it's really a tremendous value. I mean, all you have to do is compare to what you're buying already. So they started with health and wellness, vitamins and supplements. So if you're someone who takes
and there's never scams in the vitamin or supplement industry.
That stuff.
For those that don't know, the FDA does not regulate supplements, so you can basically do whatever the fuck you want with them. It's crazy. They found so much heavy metal in so many different supplements and, like, you know, powders and stuff. I think Alex Jones's Brain Force stuff was found to have lead in it, I think. What's it gonna do? Sue me? With what money?
If you know somebody that takes vitamins, supplements, they're health conscious, compare Live Good's products to anything else out there. And you may find other stuff for similar prices, but is it the same quality?
What determines quality here? Is it just the concentration? Like I said, I think oils are fine in the context of you just want, like, your house to smell nice. That's fine. Cool. But, like, what do you mean by quality? If they're just stronger, then I could just get more of the other one, and I still think it would be cheaper per volume, right?
Do those companies list out all the ingredients and the proportion of, or the, you know, percentage of each ingredient, or do they just call it proprietary blend, so they don't have to break out how much of, you know, the higher quality stuff is in the bottle as compared to maybe some lower quality stuff? Live Good puts out the whole list of ingredients, how much of each are in each product, and so that it's fully transparent.
I'm sorry, do I have a misunderstanding of essential oils? My understanding with essential oils is basically the carrier oil, and then, like, extract of whatever the thing is, right? Like, if you wanted frankincense oil, it would be whatever the carrier oil is, infused with fucking frankincense. Is there more? I mean, there might be stuff to, I don't know, preserve it, but like, is it that different? I guess now he's talking about supplements, though. He switched from the oil to the supplements. Okay, I guess.
And it's
A lot of the MLM oils are blends. Oh, I see. Okay.
fully effective. And so for the money, there is no
Peppermint wasn't good enough for them. They needed, like, peppermint, lavender, beaver ass. Yeah, okay.
comparison. So
That was a poor use of the rule of threes. Beaver ass? I know that there's, like, a flavor thing that comes out of a beaver's scent glands. That wasn't my best work. I've been up since 6 a.m. Give me a break.
just such a tremendous value, and they're even going to market with that same provide tremendous value concept with the essential oils. Personally, I've never used this. Well, that's not true. I've used some, like oil of oregano. My wife was getting it. I mean, I was hesitant at first. I'm like, what is this? But anytime I feel like I'm getting sick, I take a couple drops of those, and it's strong. It's like oregano times a
Okay, so yeah, he's ingesting it. You're not supposed to ingest it. Don't ingest it. Don't ingest that into your body. That's not good. You're gonna damage your linings of your esophagus, stomach, and intestines. Oh God, don't put this in your body.
1,000.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face. Don't you... Hold on, I'll just play. I'm not as good at the puppets.
Her perspective.
Oopsie.
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are always telling you, don't put that in your mouth? Let's find out.
Hi, kids. Why are we on television
This is courtesy of Retro Winnipeg, by the way.
anyway? We're here to tell a little story about why you shouldn't put things into your mouth when you don't know what they are, and why you should never take anything a stranger tries to give you. Why not? Because if
MLMs count as strangers, by the way. They're strangers trying to sell you shit.
you ate somebody else's medicine, some bad food, or some poison, you could get very sick. Ugh, I don't want to be sick. And that's why before you eat anything, you should always ask someone you love if it's okay. Okay, I love you. Can I eat the guitar? No, but you can help me sing a song about eating things that don't belong inside you. Okay, I wasn't really hungry anyway. Well, wait, maybe a little bit. Okay, everybody, if you see something that you want to eat, before you do anything, remember this song. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face. Don't stuff it in your face. Though it might look good to eat. Though it might look good to eat. And it might look good to taste. And it might look good to taste. You could get sick. Ick. Real quick. Ick. Real sick. Real ick. Don't you put it in your mouth. Till you ask someone you love.
You get it.
And then like the next day you don't feel sick. So I'm a believer in that. So we'll be rolling out more and more stuff around essential oils, but for the initial offering is a 6-pack of some of the popular ones. 6-pack for under $50. When you compare that to some other companies where each individual bottle is $30 all the way up to $80 or more. I mean, look at frankincense at some other popular companies that start with the letter D, maybe. Look at their frankincense. The
doTERRA is who he's referencing, which is another essential oil MLM.
frankincense, one bottle of frankincense is $80. All right, we include the bottle of frankincense in this 6-pack. The whole thing is $49.95. So, guys, when you talk
Oh,
about...
sorry, there was a link that I... Oh, that link didn't work, though. Oh, God.
Stay tuned for...
I can't play this. I wish I could. I love Tim and Eric.
All the food is poison. All the food is poison.
Carrot.
All the food is poison. Sorry.
About value, there's
Can you tell I'm not handling my ADHD well today because I'm tired?
no comparison. This company is putting everything out there for the customers.
not the MLM he's in, but Young Living has oils specifically for ingesting. Look at the suggested uses and then the safety warnings. Oh, this is going to be pathetic, isn't it? Basil Vitality, Ocimum bacillium. Basil Vitality essential oil may support the circulatory and digestive systems when taken as a dietary supplement, added to food, and infuses recipes with sweet, herbaceous flavor. And then there's an asterisk. And then where's the... These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. Young Living products are not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Oh, they should be in prison.
For the members, and it's refreshing. It's a refreshing way to be.
Wait, suggested use and safety section? Okay, I didn't see those. Oh, Jesus. Let me see. Suggested uses. Add a drop to your recipes to help support a healthy digestive system. Add an oil-dipped toothpick amount to your soups, dips, and recipes to support overall well-being. Add Basil Vitality to a daily regimen to support female wellness. Remember, when adding Basil Vitality to your recipes, less is more for a fresh and herby addition to salad dressing, sauces, and marinades. Safety. Keep out of reach of children. For external use only. For external use only. For external use only. By the way, add to food. Infuse with recipes. It's a sweet herbaceous flavor. Add it to your recipes. Add it to your soups. Add it to your regimen. Do not eat it. For external use only. Do we see the issue? Do we see why this doesn't make any goddamn sense? I think a lawyer could get through this, by the way. So if you want to get a bunch of money from Young Living, take a bunch of screenshots of this page. This is a joke. This is a bit. This is a bit. This is a joke. Ingest this shit. Get super sick. Take them to court. You'll win. For sure. Because they're fucking telling you here to do it. You're telling me a jury's not gonna find that this is at minimum confusing to tell you to do it, and then right next to you say, never mind, actually. Never mind. Whoopsie doodle. Anyway, don't ingest things to hurt yourself to make money from scummy corporations. You'll probably just hurt yourself. And they have better lawyers than you, even if you're right. Toreador says a modern version of Sixth Sense where the mom uses essential oils instead of pine sol.
Able to share something with people that you're giving, that they're getting the best possible product at the best possible price, as opposed to, maybe, yeah, it's a great quality product, but it's marked up so much to pay commissions all the way up to, people at the top. Right? Those products and other network marketing companies are super expensive because there's so many people that have to get paid, from you all the way up to the people at the top. Live Good has completely taken that model and thrown it out the window. And
what did they do? Did they change their shit?
Rewrote the book. They're disrupting the industry.
Oh, no, it's still an MLM, but they just have a slightly different model, I'm assuming, that they're saying is disruptive to get people who are jaded with other MLMs, but they still want to take advantage of them.
And they're doing it in a way that everyone could feel good about. So just wanted to bring that update tomorrow. Check out the Live Good website, link below for the product section of the website. I'll put a link in the first pinned comment, but check that out tomorrow. Hey, what's up, YouTube?
What a guy. Okay, let's see what's next. Again, another guy, and he's got a bunch of arcade 1-up machines. I think those are cool. Interesting aesthetic, though. Maybe it's his wife's channel. Because this is a channel of someone named Rhonda Peterson. So maybe it's his wife or mom or something. Or maybe she just uploaded someone else's content. I don't know.
Those over a decade, I've been.
The title of this is $20 Essential Oils Side Hustle Daily, Weekly, Monthly Pay.
one of the top earners in network marketing. I've been in the top 3% of earners in network marketing for over a decade with several companies. But for the last 4+ years, I've called a company called HBN Home, Heart and Body Naturals, which is a company from Green Organics LLC. I love that company dearly. And we're going to talk a little bit about a project that we're launching right now that some people on the Zoom are familiar with, some people aren't familiar with, and it just looks like I'm getting no camera at all. That is so unfortunate. Okay, we'll try it next time, but that's okay. So we'll dive into the information. Let me make sure that we have our admins.
Isaac Inanimate says, Young Living has a 0.5 milliliter bottle of frankincense on Amazon for $121.50. The average price for food grade of a different brand is $38 for 4 ounces. Wow, they're really fucking over their affiliates, huh? Oh boy, and the customers. Yikes.
Co-host, if you can go ahead and hit the share screen button.
I wonder how much they sell it to the affiliates.
And we'll go
Because
ahead.
that's the retail price, so they always tell them, okay, but you get it for cheaper, when in reality that's the even higher than what I think it's worth, but I don't know.
And hopefully we can get that share screen up and we'll start diving into the
Want
information.
to build a radio that looks like an old 40s style, but the channels are random episodes of The Shadow and Batman? That's a great idea. That's actually really cool. I think that's a neat idea. I have a little, like, it's a little portable TV. It's like this size, but it looks like an old, like, CRT TV, and you turn it on and it plays clips from original Star Trek.
Mel, can you enable the screen?
But they say seed to seal, so it must be better than trash Amazon sells. Yeah, seed to seal is their slogan, and it basically means like from the seed of the plant all the way to us sealing the package and sending it out to you. All along the way, we make sure we have the highest quality organic ingredients. They're going for crunchy moms.
Share.
They're going for the kind of people that are afraid of the word chemicals and go like, there's just chemicals in everything. Bitch, you're chemicals.
On now, it looks like it's disabled.
I want to watch Donnie Darko real bad. I'm starting to doubt your commitment to sparkle motion.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah, no idea. I'll figure it out later. No worries. We just want to get the information out there. We're going to bring up the screen sharing there. There it is. Coach Sonic Jones, thank you so much for sharing the screen. Our moderators got dozens and dozens of people on the Zoom tonight. Very excited about that. So we'll just dive into the information. Any additional questions that
Tubi has Donnie Darko. You fuck? You absolute ingrate? I have Donnie Darko on 4K. It includes the director's cut, which is worse. Just watch the theatrical cut. It's better.
you have, get with the person who got you on this Zoom and ask them some questions. And if you need to get some three-way calls set up.
Am I Tubi? Yes.
We can do that.
That's why I have so much Ultraman. I have to be Tubi. Look it's Leo. I clearly own more than that. No one just grabs Leo. Sorry, Ultraman Leo.
As well. But we're going to be talking about the Go to Sauna opportunity.
But can I show it in 4K on my TV? Yeah.
Tonight. And Go to Sauna is going to be one of the Green Organics LLC family of companies. Now, let me just give you a little bit.
Oh, we're not doing the bingo card. You're probably making a joke, but just in case. Lance with 100 bits says, "Bitch, your chemicals" is great. I need to use that the next time I get shit like this from coworkers. Probably not if you don't want to get fired. Calling your coworkers bitches is generally frowned upon by human resources.
Bit of background about how this all started. Our owner of the company of Green Organics LLC is a young lady by the...
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether it's to nobler to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die. To sleep. No more. To sleep, so say we end. This... something. 1,000 natural shocks. That's all I got.
The name of Paula Scarcella. You can actually, we're going to see here on another slide. There she is. But I just want to talk about that right now. She was a multi-million-dollar earner in the network marketing space as a rep.
The Ultraman on Tubi is in Japanese with English subtitles. So is this. These don't have English dubs.
She retired from building...
Ah, 1,000 natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation that is Rightly to be wished? To die, to sleep perchance to dream, to say we sleep, so no, I got in a loop.
Building teams and network marketing. She said, you know what? I want to start a company. I want to do a company. I think I can do it right because as of right now, after I think Candace Ross just retired, Paula's the only female CEO active that I know in the network marketing space in the world.
I don't think that's true. I'm pretty sure a decent number of people in network marketing are women, the CEOs. Are you familiar with Mary Kay Makeup? It was literally created by a woman named Mary Kay, and she's much older than this person. So that's not true.
And that I know of. And she started a company.
Remember, chat, conscience makes cowards of us all, so we get a show today. We cover dark jokes and Shakespearean stuff, that's fine. I don't think Twitch will get mad at that. That's classy.
But actually had GoDesana as the first company back in 2011. Okay, back in 2011 as the first company there. And that company was rolling debt-free, multi-million-dollar company that's been around since 2011 and is still in business today. And as a quick segue for people who don't know the full story, Paula's husband, Ben, had actually suffered from a very bad health ailment at the time called vasculitis, and nothing that doctors could do could really help him at the time. And so she got with the product formulator at GoDesana, a young lady by the name of Alexandria Brighton, with the founder of the Brighton Institute. Okay, and Alexandria.
Hold on, I gotta look this up. The Brighton Institute of Cosmetology? Is that what you mean? Or is there an actual Brighton Institute? Because I'm gonna be honest. The Brighton Institute sounds... Nope, it's just that. Okay, maybe. Oh, wait, no. This is something. This is something. No, that's not... I don't think that's it. This is a thing for the science and the arts. Okay, so did you just leave out the Brighton Institute of Cosmology? Because it sounds more impressive to say Brighton Institute instead of a beauty school? And hey, you know, I respect people who go to beauty school. Like, I would love to go get my hair cut professionally. I haven't been able to since I came out. I've literally never gone and, like, been able to get a haircut. But they're not a scientist. What? Lance with 100 bits says the best Shakespeare line is always, exit pursued by a bear. Altered Undying says, have you ever played the Shakespeare version of Cards Against Humanity? Bards dispense profanity. That's funny. No, I've not. I do like Cards Against Humanity, though. Oopsie. Oh, he seems like he'll be funny.
Andrea Brighton is the only person in the history of network marketing who's taken not one company, but two separate companies to the billion-dollar...
That was a trim. That wasn't a haircut. That wasn't a full haircut. It was only like $20. It was a trim.
...level with her product formulations. So Alexandria and Paula were always great friends, and Alexandria made a custom blend of health and wellness products for Ben to help him, and those products ended up becoming the core of an Alexandria...
Like, they basically just fixed my bangs, because I still had bangs at the time. That's about it.
Of Paula's second company that she made, which ended up being called Heart Body Naturals. When they made those products customized just at the house, just some blends that Alexandria put together to help Ben get better, the products worked so well that their neighbors and friends were like, hey, whatever that is, we need some of that. And those products, just those three products, they call them Mind, Body, and Soul, became so popular.
Yeah, that's not really a thing people do. They don't usually go like, oh, you're looking so good. You're great. Like, can I have some of your oil?
One formulator, but you're looking at two.
Okay, I want to get to Cup Guy. Hell yeah, look at that chalice.
Ladies and
It's not the cup of a carpenter, but it's pretty good.
gentlemen, I'm going to get started here in just a moment. We want to first just say thank you to Susie for being a...
Oh, I remember what this is. Okay, I should be clear. This guy is not actually an MLM guy. I just thought this was funny, and I found it while I was looking for stuff today. This is ASMR, and he just plays characters. So to be clear, he's not actually an MLM guy. Here's his, like, he has ASMR pawn shop roleplay, whispered and improv ASMR. Anyway, I just wanted to watch this bit for a little bit.
Kind host today for our essential oils.
The next tip goal for me getting a haircut, it would have to be a really low tip goal, because that ain't worth $1,000. I don't think it's worth a tip goal at all. Tip goals are supposed to be stuff I do for you guys, not like stuff for me.
Presentation.
The money is for me to pay bills.
And this opportunity, and we want to just thank each of you once again for coming out and being with us on tonight. Susie, thank you for being such a gracious host. I mean, I don't think I could have gotten any healthier snacks.
Okay, I gotta stop. I respect that a lot of people like ASMR. I don't get it. My ears do not like. Remember to turn back down. Oh, I changed the YouTube like thing, so that was only affecting that particular video. Thanks for reminding me, though. All right, let's see why this lady thinks we should have a Scentsy affiliate link with her.
Hey there, Scentsy friend.
I also like purple.
Well, I'm assuming you are a Scentsy friend if you popped onto this video.
What's the sensory meridian response?
Today, we are going to be talking about affiliate links and why you should host an affiliate link with me and my Scentsy business. Hey there, guys. My name is...
You just want other people to drive business to you? Do they get anything? Are they going to get like a free product or something for promoting you? Ew.
Jamie Joe.
Was the logo AI? I actually don't know. I couldn't tell you. This is from early 2024. I don't remember, I guess, where generative AI was at then.
And you found yourself on the channel called Jamie Joe Sells Wax. I am a...
The sensor SMR and ASMR? Yeah, I don't know what that means. Like, I understand that, but I don't know what it means.
A Scentsy consultant, and I have been partnered with them for over 15 years now. So I've been doing this for a really long time. Been working...
Is that a purple salt lamp? Huh.
My business full-time for 13 of those years. So needless to say, I love Scentsy fragrance, and I want to talk to you about how I can help you get your Scentsy fix, your Scentsy addiction filled up at the best price possible.
Playfully calling your product an addiction is maybe not a good sales tactic. I'm not sure.
So we're going to be talking about affiliate links.
Oh, it's a light. It's not a salt lamp. Boo! Bring me a purple salt lamp.
Today. Before we jump into that, if you love all things related to Scentsy, make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I am constantly uploading videos, and I want to make sure that you get a notification every time that I throw a new video out there, so you can check out what new items Scentsy has or different reviews, things like that I am sharing with you guys. Let's circle back. Affiliate links. First of all, what is an affiliate? It's kind of like a buzzword now. A lot of people are using that term, and honestly, it can mean a lot of different things with different companies. If you are an affiliate with me, it just means that you are helping to promote my business, but in turn, you are going to earn free product and discounts with Scentsy. Now, I always offer affiliate links. You can reach out to me at any point and I will create one just for you. But let me tell you that the month of January is the best time that you should think about.
Can I ask something? Do people think this, like, how does this sales thing work here? Because, like, She doesn't sound sincere. It's obviously an incredibly fake customer service voice. Do people hear this and think it's genuine, or do they just not care that it's incredibly disingenuous? Like, what's the rub here? You know, is the appeal just, I don't care that she's scamming, or I don't care that she's not sincere. I think I can make money.
About doing this. And the reason for that is corporate Cincy doubles the half price rewards that you get by hosting with any Cincy consultant. Now,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know how she's staring into a ring light that hard. You can see it right around her, like, retinas, like she's got the worst case of Wilson syndrome in history. That would burn my eyes out. I'm pretty light sensitive, though.
it is
That was a good Wilson's disease joke. God damn.
super easy to hostess an affiliate link.
They really do believe these people are genuine? But, like, how would they think that? I'm not good. Like, I can't read people, at least not on an automatic level, but even I can hear that this is her being desperate and really trying to get people to buy something, so how can other people not know? I can't read people, but I can tell this.
With me, and you are going to get some really awesome deals. Let's talk about how easy it is first, and then we'll jump into what's in it for you. What are those freebies and those discounts? So, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All you have to do is reach out to me. I will need some of your personal information, and I am going to create a link.
That's the voice you used when you worked retail?
Specific.
Do you guys want to hear my customer service voice that I use at work if I have to interface with people? Probably not.
For you. Now, you can share that link however you choose to. Most of my affiliates share it on social media. They're sharing it on all their social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram. If you're on TikTok, Threads, whatever you want to do to share out that affiliate link, you do that. You can text it to your friends and family. You can honestly share it however you want to share it. Essentially what it is a link to my website, only it is earmarked just for you. So I know that all orders...
You're so special. She's definitely thinking about you personally. Dillis Filler says, I'll prime you for it, Hannah. I have this thing that isn't what I was told it was, and I need to return it. Not really close to what my job is, but fuck it. Sure, I'll go with that. Oh, sure, I can do that for you. Yeah, let me get that returned. Can I see your receipt? It's real bad. It's bad. And I can't do a lady voice, so it's worse. It's so fucking bad. I cringe all day.
Place through that link were a friend or family or connection from...
On the bright side, no one's ever been mean to me, so that's good.
You. All of their purchases are going to start building up. Now, once you have gathered a minimum of 200 in sales from friends and family, you are going to start earning rewards. So let's talk about the
That was such a bright femme voice. That was great. It's how I sound at work. I don't think it sounds legitimate. I think it sounds fake.
Rewards breakdown on a normal month. I'm going to put them right here for you so you can see them. But these are the normal rewards. So when you hit two...
Let me take a look at this. I know you guys can't see all of this. Let me move it over a little bit so we can see the entire box. And we'll see what it says. Okay, party sales, free product value. Oh, God. Product 85 to 189 requires 2 half-price credits to save 50%, and product 190 over requires 3 half-price credits to save over 50. Okay, so if you sell... What? Wait, what? If you sell $20 to $35, you get 1 half-price credit. If you sell $35 to $49, you get 2 credits. Oh, I see. The party sales and free... okay. And if you do a $200 to $350 sale, you get 20 to 34. So you get 1/10 of your sales as a free product and 1/2 off coupon, basically, for one product. Okay. You need 2 half-price credits to save 50%, and product $190 and over required 3.5 price. Wait, why? Why isn't one credit worth 150%? This is horseshit. See, I look at this and I think this is terrible. You want me to sell over $200 worth of stuff to get $20? What the fuck are you talking about? I'll go make jokes on the internet. Look, there's $1 now. What are you people doing? Have you considered being funny? Terradona says the rewards and payment systems are convoluted on purpose. I got that. I got that impression. They want to obfuscate it so you don't realize what a scam it is.
200 in sales, you are going to earn 10% of whatever those sales are and a half price item. When you hit that $350 mark, you're going to bump up to an extra half price item, but the sweet spot is $500 in sales.
Oh, is that the sweet spot? I just need to do $500 in sales at a party. I need a group of people who ostensibly are my friends to give me $500 for shit they could buy cheaper elsewhere. At that point, just ask your friends for fucking $100. Like, that's gonna be rude. But, like, at that point, it'd probably be better for your friendships to just ask, hey, could I have $100, please? I really need it. I'm not saying you should do that. You shouldn't. But, like, is it that different than this? They'd be spending less money in the long run, you know what I mean?
You could see that it bumps up to 50.
Your upline will actively discourage you from even keeping records of your expenses. Jesus, yeah, they don't want people to look at it and go, holy fuck. Sure, maybe I got a check from whatever MLM this month for $100, but I spent $500. What the fuck? So all they do is they see the check for $100 or whatever and don't think about the costs.
15% in credit reward.
With that poor of an understanding of profit versus revenue, I'm surprised Marantz isn't in an MLM.
And 3 half-price items. Now, let's look at what's going to happen this month in January. We're going to throw it over on this side.
Oh, sure. Make my job harder. Why not? Oh, so they upped it. It's just the same chart, but it's slightly higher. Actually, you know what? The percentage for the free product is the same, but the half-price item points are doubled. Okay?
You can see that
if you can give them away that easy, kind of seems like you're ripping me off normally.
All of those half-price items have doubled. At 200 in sales, you're still going to get that 10%.
What if you don't want the half-price item? Then you sell it. Like, I don't think the idea is necessarily that you get the half-price item and you keep it. You would sell it, and your profit margin would be higher on that item.
In credit.
Certainly some people in it, I'm sure, like the product and actually use it. A lot of them, probably. But I think a lot of them, the idea is you would get basically cheaper product that you could sell at a higher margin. Alton Undying with 32 months says, where does the time go? Slippin', slippin', slippin' into the future. I guess.
But now you're going to get 2 half-price items at 300.
It's a Rubik says, honest question, how are MLMs legal? They're pyramid schemes where you make money from recruiting people, not selling. It's the obfuscation. The laws just haven't caught up with it, and I doubt they will anytime soon, considering who's in power. But yeah, basically by appending a product to it, it makes it legal. That's the answer.
150 in sales, that is jumping to 4 half-price items. At 500 in sales, you're getting 6 half-price items on top of that 15% credit. And when your sales hit 1,000 or more, you are going to get 8 half-price items. Now, January is a fabulous time to host an affiliate link, especially if you've been thinking about grabbing one of our premium diffusers. You can see mine up there, or one of these bad boys, one of these air purifiers. Now, those are our higher ticket.
I am scared to know how much their air purifiers are, because even just like a normal air purifier you buy at the store can be exorbitantly expensive. Especially, well, I guess where they really get you. They'll sell you the filter or the machine sometimes, not too bad, and then they absolutely fuck you on the filters. Have you priced air filters lately? Oh my god, it's like buying a printer where they fuck you on the ink. I'm telling you.
Items, which means
LuLaRoe's banned in Washington due to pyramid schemes. That's good. Guess they caught up.
Means that they eat up a couple extra half prices. If you
I legit over here, I have one of those Dyson bladeless fans that I got as a business expense because I only use it in the office. I use it because it's much quieter and it's better to use during the stream than a normal one. The filters for this fucking thing are so expensive. You know how much a filter for this is? In fairness, it lasts about 6 months. Dyson bladeless filter. Oh, it's actually not as bad as it used to be. I feel like it used to be like almost $50 for a filter, but now there are competitors, so I guess they brought it down to $30. It's better than it was. Retract it.
You are looking to get a premium diffuser, you normally need 2 half-price items. So
this is why you have a color dot matrix printer. Can I get a dot matrix fan?
Before, you would have to have had a $350 party or more. Now, you can score one of those premium diffusers at half price with just a $200 link. Moving on to the air purifier, that takes out 3 half-price items because of the price point of it. So normally,
what happens if you don't have a filter at all? Then it just works like a fan. It just works like a fan. It just doesn't filter it.
You couldn't get an air purifier for half price unless you hit that 500 mark. But now you are going to be able to get it at just a $350 party with those doubling.
Just a $350 party. Do you know how hard it is to get people to spend $350? Like, even if you had 10 people, you think you're going to consistently get 10 people to spend $35? I don't know. If they do, frankly, I think a lot of your friends are doing it out of pity, and that's not what you want. Don't do that.
Of all those half-price rewards. Now, what can you use?
Fenagami says, Marantz is kind of in an MLM, though. His relationship with GameStop, the only way he'd make money is by recruiting people to buy stock he buys from the company he's trying to make money because he thinks he'll make more money in the long run, and he's basically in a financial cult. Fair comparison.
Use this credit and these half.
I think the earnings are coming up for GameStop soon, too, so that'll probably be a good time to do a meme stock stream. Excuse me.
Half-price rewards on. So
don't get you started on GameStop. Oh, I have a whole playlist. It's a Rubik's. Check out on my YouTube, which you're already on. I did a whole playlist of meme stock people. I covered a lot of the Bed Bath & Beyond crazy people, but I definitely have some GameStop stuff in there.
Much Cincy goodness. There's really only 2 things that are bumped out with host rewards. That is anything that is licensed. So if it's Disney, if it's Marvel, if it's Harry Potter, all of those things, unfortunately, we can't offer them for a host credit or a half price item. Those can only be purchased at full price. The Whiff Box is another item that cannot get the hostess credit or hostess half price.
Do I want to know what a Whiff Box is?
However, if you want a Whiff Box for half price, check out a video on Cincy Club because that's the way to get it half price. But we're not talking about that today. We're talking about affiliate links. Now, here's the really cool thing.
Jades of Proxy says, why is Marantz, or at least his public-facing self, so averse to a diversified portfolio? As Marantz has already discussed, he is a gambling addict. That's not something I'm putting on him, and it's not even, I'm not judging. I'm very sad that he has an addiction to gambling. Basically, what he has done is he's walked up to a table in Vegas and said, black! And he just keeps doubling down on black. And he cannot mitigate any of his risk because he just knows. He knows black's gonna come up, baby. It's gonna be his day, and everyone will see he was right all along. It's an ego thing.
Talking about
Yeah, her hair's good. Got nothing against her hair.
those half price items. If you host an affiliate link this month, you're going to rack up those half price items. You can use those even on a lot of our combine and save deals. All the time with Scentsy. Our bars of wax, $6 each, but when you buy 5, you get 1 free. We call that a 6-pack. It's a bundle and save option. So already doing that, you're saving $6. But wait, there's more because
Get Billy Mays' words out of your mouth.
that 6-pack of Scentsy bars.
I don't like every Billy Mays product, but I'll tell you this. That man got on the TV and he sold you a product. He showed you a product, he sold it to you for the specified price. He didn't trick you into joining a cult. It might be for the best that Billy Mays died. We probably would have found out some fucked up shit about him if he lived longer. I have no reason to think that. I just look at the ShamWow guy. Look at literally everyone. Especially ShamWow guy.
Or honestly, any of our 6-packs can also be a half price item. So you can get 6 Scentsy bars for just $15.
Black would at least occur 50% of the time. He put everything on 00.
Holy cow. That's like the price of that store where you can get the stanky ones for cheap. But they're Scentsy products.
I'm sorry, are you acting as though every other scented wax manufacturer's wax is stinky? That's childish. You think no wax sold by other companies smells good? Are you high? What are you talking about?
Get them at an absolute great price. Half price is the way to go. I mean, credit. Hello. Credit is just like...
What did ShamWow guy do again? I think he was procuring the services of a sex worker and then he abused her and like hit her or something. He may have been on drugs. I don't recall. It was no bueno.
Scentsy bucks. It's just like Scentsy money. You can use it on whatever you want. Except those Disney items and boxes. But any other warmers, any other air purifiers, diffusers, any of those
stabbed
things,
someone.
you can put the
I thought he just hit someone.
Credit
because I feel like people were making jokes. Because he also did the slap chop. So people were making slap chop jokes about it. Because this was like earlier. This was like the early 2000s-ish. Mid-early 2000s, I think. So like people were straight up making jokes about, haha, slap chop, and he hit a woman, haha, jokes. Because time is a flat circle. And that circle is populated by immature assholes. Anyway.
The Scentsy bucks credit towards those items. Now, if you're looking at getting a higher price item, maybe you got your eye on one of those high-end warmers that's maybe like $60 or more, but you have only earned $40 in credit, it's not a problem. We're going to put that credit towards that item, and then you're just going to pay the difference.
Yeah, people are aware how store credit works, thanks.
Now, we do not allow double dipping. You can't mix a half price and credit. They are totally different, separate things. But
oh, Jesus. On his Wikipedia, Mossloth says in 2011, he was sued by his former personal assistant, Jennifer Kaczynski, who alleged he stalked and emotionally abused her, forced her to be with him at the time, groped her, and offered her $20,000 for her to vacation with her family in exchange for her eggs. Okay, well, that was far worse than I knew about. Okay, never mind.
Just think about all the things that you can get. If you throw out an affiliate link and you get $500 in sales, that is going to get you $75 in Scentsy credits.
That's not good.
And 6 half-price items. That's like a shopping spree, guys. And all you had to do was share out this link to your friends and family. I'm telling you, it is the time to do this right now. If you love Scentsy products, if you are a Scentsy addict, if you want to fill up that Scentsy closet that you have,
I feel like if you're an addict to this product, this is the worst thing you could do. Like, imagine if someone was a crack addict and you were like, are you addicted to crack? Well, I have good news for you. If you become a dealer for me, I'll hand you a bunch of crack and then you sell it. You know what I mean? I don't know. This reminds me of how my mom was in MLMs, and all that happened was she wound up with closets full of crap she didn't want and couldn't use or wouldn't use. I'm talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars of makeup and candles and candle accessories and all sorts of crap. Just ridiculous.
Reach out to me. Let me know that you want an affiliate link. I will get all that set up for you, and you can start earning your rewards today. Guys, you have to reach out to me for me to be able to help you with this. You can do that so many different ways. You can put a comment right here in the comment section of this YouTube video. You can find me on social media. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. Both of those are Jamie Jo Sells Wax. But the best way to reach me, shoot me a text anytime at 918.
No! I'm not exposing that on the internet. Even if she put it out there, it doesn't matter. Oh my god, she's still doing this. She's been doing this for years. And she doesn't get that many views. Oh my god, she posts constantly. What the fuck? Oh no. 6 hours ago, 2 days ago, 4 days ago, 7 days ago, 9 days ago, 11 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, a month ago, a month, 1 month, 11 months. Oh, okay, she did stop for a while. Looks like there was a 10-month gap. Holy shit, though. Oh, no. And she's just not getting views either. This gets 31. This is 31 views. Fennikagami says, "Kinda good news, everyone! My fellow Marylander, Kilmer Abrego Garcia, is finally back in the U.S. Granted, Trump administration is now charging him with running a smuggling ring, but that'll be interesting to see how that goes in court for them. In other news, it looks like Trump and Elon refused to bury the hatchet today. Yeah. On the one hand, I do find it lightly entertaining, but on the other, it's just rich assholes being man-children to each other, and so they're some of the most powerful people on the planet. It's just depressing, ultimately.
Well, hey there, Cincy friends. You have found Jamie Jo Sells Wax here on YouTube, and I am your host, Jamie Jo. I love to come to you guys and share with you all the yummy goodness that Cincy has. And today we are doing a fragrance review. Now, this is a fragrance that we've had for quite some time. It's actually listed as one of our best seller fragrances. And I was really surprised when I was looking through my list and realized that I'd never done a review of this fragrance.
Oh my god, no. Oh, Father's Day bundles. I'm sure your dad would love scented wax. Don't you know? Excuse me. Don't you know how dad types love scented wax?
A mixture of the woodsy and the
Jesus Christ. I'm not saying men don't like candles. I'm sure there are plenty of men that like candles and wax melts. I just haven't met any. Certainly not any. Let me put it this way. I've met men that are fine with it. I've never met a man who's like, man, I really wish I had a wax melter. Again, it may exist. I'm generalizing. It's just a funny way to try and sell things. Reminds me of the quartering trying to sell his coffee for Mother's Day. Just weird.
Frankincense oil has been sought after since ancient times, and for a good reason. It's been mentioned in the Bible, and it was even...
That's a selling... I mean, there's... You know, why even ask, Hannah? Really? Really? You're gonna ask the question, are there any people that would buy it just for that? What a stupid question. 10 years ago, that would have been a stupid question to ask yourself. Jesus. What's a wax melter? Basically, it's like a surface that gets warm, and then you put, like, chunks of wax on them, and then instead of a flame melting it, it's usually electric, and it'll melt the wax. It tends to last longer than a candle because the wax will melt, but then you can keep using it. You'll just turn it off, it'll re-solidify, and then you turn it on again next time and it'll heat it back up. They're also safer than candles because there isn't an open flame, so a lot of people use them in buildings that don't allow candles. Certain office buildings, apartments, condos, stuff like that have things in their leases that say no candles because they don't want stuff to get lit on fire, but they do allow wax melters because, again, there's no open flame. Dorms, yeah, college dorms is another good example.
Given to the Christ child at his birth. So this oil is pretty powerful. How do you get the benefits?
Jesus had it, and his dad was huge, so you want to be good? Get some frankincense.
And how do you use it in your daily
Can I have 3 dudes show up? Can I have some shepherds show up at my door with it? I love that.
life? Well, there are so many ways to use this oil. It's a very calming and a very gentle essential oil, which makes it a very good option when you're not quite sure.
Wow, it makes it a very good option? This is an official fucking Young Living video. Do you need a thesaurus?
What to use. It's gentle enough to use on kids too. This is a go-to
Essential oils aren't good for your vocabulary. Write that down.
oil with my family. Just dilute it with a little bit of fractionated coconut oil or a little bit of V6 oil, and you can apply it to your children. So frankincense has a very relaxing and a very calming aroma that's known to help elevate many aspects of your life. It's really good to use before you meditate, before you do yoga, because it can help support spirituality, support inner strength. So maybe
it'll support spirituality? To be clear, my understanding is that the reason that one of the gifts brought by the people who brought gifts to Jesus in the story, right? The reason is because it was gold, frankincense, and myrrh, and these are things that are representative of wealth. Gold, frankincense, and myrrh were all expensive at the time. I mean, gold still is, but you know what I mean. So they are like showing that he is the king. He is the king of kings. He's the son of God. He's the king of the Jews, you know? They're showing deference by giving him very expensive gifts, even though he is a baby. So, like, they're not saying that frankincense is inherently holy. It was just very pricey at the time and denoted, oh, this child is important within the story.
diffuse it while you're reading your scriptures. It's a really good way just to help
Young Living is one of the Mormon-based MLMs. Their founder's Mormon. That tracks.
provide a focusing aroma. That's just very centering, that's very grounding. That is one of the main ways that people use frankincense.
I love that we have turned smelling pleasant smells into aromatherapy. I'll tell you what, I've never made essential oils cry. I have made my therapist cry before. So take that. What kind of therapy is it if you can't make them cry?
Essential oil. So not only does it have those calming, balancing, grounding effects, it also is really good for your skin. Amazing for your skin. Frankincense has been shown to
Didn't Jesus say something about the rich will never get into heaven? It is easier for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than for a rich man to enter the kingdom of God. Or of heaven, depending on the translation.
significantly support your skin. It's really good at promoting the appearance of healthy looking skin. It can also help reduce the appearance of uneven skin tone, which is awesome. I love that. I really need that. So I love adding a couple drops.
Duh, that makes sense. Just a Peach says it was for dead bodies. Gold was for riches. Myrrh was for religious use. I think I even remember learning that in my Christian school now. The dead body thing. That makes sense. Thank you.
So frankincense to my moisturizer and applying it at night. It can also help reduce the appearance of blemishes. So it's really good. I mean, people always ask tea tree, frankincense, lavender, what do you use? Frankincense is always good for aging skin. And so maybe if you're getting older and you're still getting spots on your face, this oil is a great oil to use to help reduce the appearance.
I don't know, whenever I use frankincense on my face, I break it all green and bolts get on my neck.
And the look of those miscoloring.
Now that was hack.
or things that you don't want on your face. It's also great to help rejuvenate and promote younger, fresher looking skin. So add this to your beauty DIYs. You can add this to hair masks. You can add this to your moisturizers. This is also a key oil that's used in most of Young Living skincare products. So it's used in the Our Skincare line. It's used in many of our skincare creams, many of our facial lotions, because of its powerful effects on the skin. You can also use it as a massage oil after you work out, or you really need to feel rejuvenated. Mix it with some carrier oil like V6 and apply it to fatigued muscles after exercise, or apply it to really any area of the body that needs just a little extra help. And then we also have frankincense vitality. So
how do they get away with these fucking claims? These are all such horseshit claims.
Frankincense and frankincense vitality.
Like, I understand the spiritual claims you can't really interrogate legally, but like, the health ones you should.
Vitality are the same oil. They just have different labels. The frankincense vitality is labeled specifically for internal use and is the appropriate oil to use and talk about when you're using an oil internally. And this frankincense is the appropriate oil to use and talk about when you're using an oil topically and aromatically. Now, frankincense vitality is known to support general health and wellness. It's very powerful. It's very
it's known.
Very potent.
It is known, and so it was.
It can support a healthy immune system, and it's also known to support oral health and hygiene. I love frankincense. People like to call it the king of oils, and it's for a good reason. If you haven't tried this oil, you don't know how to use it, start.
Parmesan is the king of cheeses.
Using it, and I promise you will see the effects, and you'll notice a difference right away. So comment below your favorite ways to use frankincense, and some tips and tricks that you have with it. Thank you.
She's like in the company, and that wasn't even like charismatic. Someone just find the tracking motion feature on their fucking editor? They built a whole goddamn ad around it.
It's time to take control of your life. It's time to start living.
Oh, that's a lot! I feel like that was a lot.
How can you take control of
I feel like that was a lot she put in that.
Your life and live the way you've always wanted?
Did you see how much she put in there?
How can you take...
God, that was like a quarter of a cup. I'm not even joking. That was, I don't know how visible that was to you guys, but she poured like a quarter of a cup of fucking oil in that shit.
How can you take control of your life and live the way you've always wanted? The answer lies in essential oils. But what is an essential oil? Far more than just nice scents, essential oils are unique plant extracts that, when carefully grown, harvested, and distilled, have the power to change lives for the better.
Such a bizarre claim. Again, that's so broad. How do you even go about attacking that? But it's also a vacuous statement. That's just there for anyone to project their own bullshit onto. How disingenuous.
Through essential oils produced using Young Living's proprietary seed-to-seal process, you can improve your family's physical wellness, purify your home, uplift your spirits, and even achieve financial freedom. Life-changing benefits, all from a tiny...
The majority of people in MLMs lose money or make no money. The idea that this is going to grant you financial independence is such a scam.
Drop of oil. Gary Young, the founder of Young Living.
As Baha has pointed out in previous videos, he calls himself D. Gary Young to make people at just a glance think he's a doctor. He's not a doctor. He just calls himself D. Gary Young.
Wanted the best life possible for himself and his family. His passion led him to essential oils. With Gary leading the charge, modern science has perfected essential oil cultivation, harvesting, distillation,
Yeah, look at that. There's some lab coats. That must mean this is legitimate.
and testing. The result? Healthier, more fulfilling, and more purpose-driven lives around the world. For 20 years, Young Living has been a haven for people seeking a better life through the priceless benefits of essential oils. So how has being a part of Young Living changed people's lives?
For us, these oils represent freedom. We're free from worrying about our kids' health, free from worrying about our finances. Sharing these oils just comes so naturally. And
Oh, it sounds like it. You sound so natural. You don't sound like a paid actress at all.
they really resonate with people.
I don't know if she's actually an actress, but you can tell that she's performing. She's performing. But then again, aren't we all?
From the very beginning of our day
I'm 14 and that was deep.
to the very end, essential oils are a huge part of our family's life.
We've been able to quit our day job and focus on our Young Living business. And it doesn't really feel like business. We are helping people.
I am so happy to be able to hang out with my grandkids and hike with them and play with them. And I know a lot of people my age that aren't able to do that kind of thing. And Young Living has given me that opportunity.
I can't put a price tag on our family's health. Knowing that they are enjoying safe, natural products free of toxins and synthetic chemicals is
Synthetic chemicals. Ooh.
priceless.
Gary Young has such a passion and dedication to Young Living. It's truly inspiring. From farms
There are recorded case studies of children getting ill from drinking essential oils. Oh, Chubby Emu.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, I actually may have seen this video before. It looks familiar to me. Yeah. Don't drink it.
all over the world to the research and sharing these essential oils. It inspires us to be a part of the business.
Thank you, Gary. And thank you, Young Living.
Young Living is unique
Thank you, Gary.
for its network of farms and carefully monitored partner farms across the globe.
Natural doesn't mean safe. It doesn't, but a lot of people believe it because on some level I think it makes them comfortable to imagine that the world's bad things all come from humans and are interference. In their head, they believe that there's some natural state that if we just let go and let God, you know, everything would be great. It would be perfect. Nature. I think people are scared by the idea that, oh, we're in a very hostile place on this planet, in this solar system, in this universe. We're in a hostile place that is not an easy place to live, you know? And I don't think a lot of people like that. Of course they don't. It's uncomfortable. Existential, like, horror is painful, but, you know, maybe just, like, get a hobby. I don't know.
Beginning with a small patch of pristine land in northern Idaho, Gary Young created a special haven where the purest possible botanicals could be grown.
Gwyneth Paltrow said, I don't think there's anything natural that's bad for you. Would she like some fresh nightshade? What the fuck?
Young Living quickly
I just cooked her up a whole batch of tomato stems.
expanded to more U.S. farms, then took our passion for absolute purity and authenticity to farms in South America, France, and Oman. And even after 20 years, we're just getting started. No other essential oil company invests the resources, care, and expertise into its products that Young Living does. As part of the global Young Living movement, you'll love the products and lifestyles so much that you'll want to share them with others.
The lifestyle. It's not a brand, it's a lifestyle.
Young Living will not only help you achieve what you want in your life, it will also empower you to change the lives of everyone you care about. Are you ready to take control of your life? Are you ready to start living?
I'm so... What? I'm sorry, my first thought, I think he's just in camouflage. I thought this was a homeless man initially. I'm sorry, I thought they got a random shot of a homeless guy. I think that's just what... I think that's just his style. So that's my bad. Sorry, Santa. Please forgive me. Oh, Nemesaur, thank you for gifting 10 tier 1 subs. Thank you very much.
To learn more, speak with the person who introduced you to this video or visit youngliving.com.
Oh, well, that's bad.
Hello, friend Mormo here. Today we're talking about doTERRA, and that's an essential oil company. I'm going to tell you 10 tips on how you can get new recruits and new customers for doTERRA. And
is this a bit? I can't tell if this is a bit. This feels like a very specific character or a very specific personality, and I can't tell which. Is that bad?
the best thing is that they're all real cheap. They're like...
Is he stoned? That might be it. Is he super high? Is he crazy high?
Real cheap methods to get more people to buy and sign up. And so keep watching. It's a little presentation I made, and then I'll be back at the end to give you my final thoughts. So
I at least gotta go until a point where I see an obvious joke or not.
Keep watching. Keep watching. You don't need to spend a fortune to recruit new members in your doTERRA business.
Hold on, let me read that. Disclaimer, make money online with Mormozine. The content provided in the Making Money Online with Mormozine video series is for educational and informational purposes only. The information contained with these videos is based on personal experience and research. Is not intended to substitute for professional, financial, legal, or investment advice. We do not guarantee that you'll earn any money using the techniques and ideas discussed in these videos. Your level of success in achieving the results claimed in these materials depends on the time you devote to the programs, ideas, techniques mentioned, your finances, knowledge, and various skills. Since these factors considered according to your deals, we cannot guarantee your success or income level, nor are we responsible for any actions. Any earnings or income statements or earnings or income examples are only examples of what we think you could earn. There is no assurance that you will do as well as stated in the examples. If you rely upon fixed figures instead, you must accept the entire risk of not doing as well as the information provided. Before making any financial decisions, you shouldn't consult a qualified professional. We are not responsible for any financial decisions you make based on the information presented in our video series. The creators of Make Money Online with Mormozine disclaim any liability for loss or damage, including but unlimited to actual consequence of punitive arising from the use of any content shared in this series. By watching and using the information provided in this video series, you agree to be bound by the disclaimer and accept that you are solely responsible for your success or failure. See, that doesn't seem like a joke. That doesn't seem like a joke. That just seems like a real... That just seems like a real disclaimer. Anyway.
doTERRA business. Check out these 10 quick and easy ways to increase your recruiting efforts and watch your team grow without blowing your budget. 1. Test and evaluate. Ever wonder how much of your resources should go towards exploring new ways to recruit in doTERRA? Marketing experts suggest spending 20% of your budget trying new strategies, while using the other 80% on...
He's reading a script right now, but I think he's high. I think he might be high. I don't think he knows how high he is. He's very high.
Unproven.
Does he sound normal at 1.25? He might need 1.5. Let's take a look.
Methods that keep things steady. You can try different approaches to bring in
Let's do 1.5 and see where he's at.
new recruits, but don't forget to rely on what's been working for you in doTERRA to keep
1.5 is about right.
Momentum going. 2. Capture attention on your website. Use headlines, that grab attention right when someone lands on your doTERRA page. Remember, potential recruits have options, so if you...
Maybe somehow he just got ditched. Maybe we're the rude ones. If we considered he has a disease where he got dislodged from the normal flow of time, and he just runs at a slower rate than the rest of us, maybe we're the dicks, okay? He has quantum destabilitis. There's no cure.
you don't hook them immediately, they're likely to move on. Make your page irresistible by emphasizing how doTERRA can transform their lives and offer them the freedom they desire. 3. Be the best kept marketing secret. Postcards.
I think one of the worst things about AI, other than, you know, the infinite propaganda machine and brainwashing generations of people to think that sources aren't important for their information, but really the serious issue is we're not getting funny stock photos anymore. Come on, man. Look at this guy. He probably had dreams. Where are they? Dead. Because he had to take this photo for money.
Postcards are a great way to catch the eye of potential doTERRA recruits. They're quick to read, cost-effective, and targeted. If you got a solid list of people interested in wellness or entrepreneurship, postcards can be a fantastic tool to invite
Yeah, just go ahead and leave that watermark on there. No one will notice.
them into your doTERRA business opportunity. They'll notice your message and you'll keep your costs low. 4. Let the customers sell. Sometimes the best way to recruit people into doTERRA is to let your satisfied customers do the talking. Testimonials and success stories are powerful, whether they're about someone who proved their health with doTERRA oils or a recruit who's thriving in your team.
Phyllis Filler says, remember, Hannah, Sega does what don't Terra.
Share these on your...
But does it have blast? I can't think of an analog for processing. Fuck, I'm too tired. I am too tired.
Your website and marketing materials to show that doTERRA delivers on its promises. 5. Just ask. Successful recruiters know
I'm gonna get some water real quick. My stomach is a little upset. I'm hoping water will help. I'll be right back.
importance of asking. Don't be afraid to invite someone to join your doTERRA team directly, whether it's a customer who loves your oils or someone who's shown interest in the business side.
Sir, don't tell us about how much people love your oils.
Just ask them to become part of your growing doTERRA family. Sometimes all it takes is a little nudge. 6. Raise the value. The value of doTERRA opportunity might be clearer to some than others. By highlighting the unique benefits like flexibility, financial independence, and the wellness aspect, you can increase the perceived value of joining your team. Plus, don't shy away from pricing yourself or your products at a premium if it reflects the true value of what you offer with doTERRA.
Okay, we get it. He's boring. Bit over.
Hi, my name's Holly Hillier, and I am currently in the top 1% in social selling worldwide. I'm also the CEO of...
Social selling is another word for MLMs because they know people are aware the term MLM is poison.
7 Strong, where I help female entrepreneurs build and scale businesses on social...
Oh, the way this shit preys on women is so fucked up, too. By framing it, they frame it in this faux fucking feminism, this girl boss bullshit. And it just hurts women. Go fuck yourself. I understand it worked out for you, but you're harming so many people with this, you goddamn scammer.
Social media, and I'm super excited to be here to talk to you today about the new Body Affiliate Program. So I don't know about you, but I use social media as a way to shop. I literally follow women on Instagram who show me petite fashion from Target, and I go to their account so that I can go to their stories, directly click links, and buy from them. And I am so thankful that they save me the time and energy of scrolling the Target website. And I'm happy to give them.
Are you fucking kidding me? What are you talking about? You actively seek out affiliate links of specific products so you don't have to pick out your own clothes? That's your sales pitch, is don't you want strangers to pick out your clothes?
The commission for it. And that is what the Body Affiliate Program is. So if you're someone who is already sharing their health and fitness or their wellness journey, and you're saying, gosh, I could literally be posting a link in my stories and making an income from it, then this program's for you. So with the Body Affiliate Program, you are not required to carry any inventory. There are 0 sales quotas, and you.
Yeah, from what I've heard, they've been going to this more. Like, they're turning MLMs into affiliate link businesses that try and get influencers to do it.
What make 20.
Which, on the one hand, I'm glad that it, at some level, I guess it's supplanting the previous model, but then you just end up having people trying to become social media influencers, which I'm going to be honest, in 2025 is embarrassing for that to be a dream.
25 to 40% commission, unheard of, on every single sale. So you post your link. Okay, so this morning, my Energize, right? My mommy juice. This is actually Energize Hydrate
Please don't call it mommy juice.
Collagen. And I can easily post a link to this and make 25% commission off.
Betty Kagami says, it's so weird. Every other legitimate business and business model doesn't have to keep changing its terminology because people start hating it. Why do the great entrepreneur opportunity of MLMs need to keep doing it? I think even the people in them at the high levels are aware of what they're doing. I don't think that they don't know.
All 3 of those products just by sharing in my stories. And so maybe you're someone who's been watching me and said, you know what, I don't really want to build a team. I don't really want to make this into a full-time, business for me and my family, but I would love to earn a couple extra.
Oh, I don't think I even explained what this MLM is. This is Body, B-O-D-I. The first 3 letters are capitalized and the I is not. I believe it used to be called Beach Body, and then they changed the name to just Body. They sell, I think, exercise routines as well as like fitness stuff, shakes, supplements, stuff like that.
$100 a month, which then turns into residual and grows because people continue with their products or their fitness. This could be the perfect program for you. So when you join, we start you with a PDF that's going to walk you through exactly how you find your links. How are you posting them to social media? And then we're going to set you up in our affiliate community. So this community is just there for you if you decide, hey, how do I maybe grow my brand a little bit more? How do I get my conversion rate higher? This is not about growing a team. This is literally helping you as an affiliate to make more sales. And as an affiliate, you're sharing on your stories, maybe sharing a few.
It's just such fake bullshit. It's such fake bullshit.
Good everybody. Happy Sunday. Hope everyone had a really good day today. Here in Timaru, I was expecting a really lovely day. It was looking hopeful, and then all of a sudden it was like cold. And then it rained. So it's been a little bit rainy here in Timaru this evening. But look at my face. I've had a bit of a hot face.
How do quiet people like this ever expect to sell?
Over 3 months,
I just don't understand why people like this even try to get into sales. I don't understand.
Hello, everyone. My name's Mandy Lynn. I'm a Senior Executive Director.
Can I just point out it's kind of funny your name is Mandy Lynn? No, no one, just me? Okay, I'm too tired for this. Mandy Lynn.
Founder, Motor Club member, and $1 Million Club member with Monate.
Ooh, a Motor Club member.
And I am so incredibly excited to give you an overview of the Monate USA compensation plan here today. I think whether you're brand new to the company or if you're looking at this as a business opportunity for yourself, it's really important to know all the different ways that you can earn money and get paid with Monate, so that you know how to set your goals and really work this business moving forward. All right, that being said, let's jump right in. So a few things about Monate and our compensation plan. Our compensation plan is the most lucrative compensation plan that I've ever seen in the entire industry, and I've been in this industry for 10 years. On average in this industry, companies pay about 35 to 40% of their revenue back to their consultants in commission. Our company at Monate pays back 50% of its revenue to its consultants in commission, which shows how generous they are and how much they truly—
They're so generous. I wonder what their I would imagine that their margins on what they're selling to you are probably higher to make up for that difference. Because they're making a profit when they sell to the consultants, and then again when the consultants sell to someone else. Or I guess maybe no, just the downline might spending. But they primarily make— no, because it says 50% revenue back. So are they just telling you to mark it up 50% basically? Because they get their money when you buy it from them. So are they just telling you to mark it up more than other people do, and they're calling that generous because they're telling you that the retail value is higher than it actually is?
truly want us to succeed. This compensation plan video is for the sole purpose of educating you on how you can earn money with Monate and understanding the ways we get paid. It in no way guarantees income, okay? So let's talk about all the different ways that you can earn money with Monate. First, we have our unlimited Smart Start bonuses that you can earn during your Smart Start period. And I know you're probably going to be like, Mandy, I don't know what any of this stuff means. Don't worry, girlfriend. We are going to break it down.
Oh, I hate that shit. I hate when people on the internet do that shit where they try and ingratiate, especially in sales. Girlfriend, I don't know you. Fuck.
And go through everything together.
So fake and bullshit.
So that you can understand, okay? We have product pack bonuses and VIP acquisition bonuses available for everybody. You can earn up to 40% on your personal sales volume. You get paid on global team building, so get paid multiple ways on your team with our unilevel bonuses, our group volume bonus, and generations. We have rank advancement bonuses that range from $100 to $20,000. We have matching rank advancement bonuses as a reward for helping your personally sponsored team members get started and grow their business. And then, dun dun dun, we have our Monate Motor Club. So on top of your commissions—
Is that when you get a car? Oh, these are so stupid. For those that don't know, certain MLMs have a rank where you get a car. Mary Kay pretty famously does the car thing. Mary Kay car. So they have special pink Cadillacs that you get if you get to a certain level. Now the thing is about the pink Cadillac is you might think, oh boy, I reached the level. I have the pink Cadillac. I win. Except you don't, because you don't actually get the car. They give you basically the equivalent of a company lease that only lasts until you are no longer in that rank anymore, and then they take the car away. So it's not even like, oh, you win a car. It's, we'll let you use this car while you're still making us a lot of money.
And bonuses, you can earn a Cadillac, a Range Rover, or a Jaguar too. How amazing is that?
In fairness, I am describing how it worked at Mary Kay. I do not know if this one's car things work any different, but at least with Mary Kay, it was like a company lease, basically. You did not get to keep the car in all circumstances.
So let's talk about Smart Start bonuses, okay? This is where you're going to want to start if you're just getting started in the business. So Your Smart Start period includes the month you joined plus the next 2 months. For example, if you join February 15th, your Smart Start period will end on April 30th.
Also, I'm sorry for being on my phone. I was asking Baja to put food in for me because I am very hungry. I have not eaten in many hours. I apologize for not focusing.
During this period, your Smart Start bonuses are unlimited and completely uncapped. Earn as many bonuses as you can so you don't leave any money on the table. These include product pack bonuses, VIP acquisition bonuses, block bonuses, and Mo Neighborhood bonuses, which I will explain below.
Mo Neighborhood?
Let's start with the product pack bonuses and then go from there. So first things first, you guys, is our product pack bonuses. So every time you enroll a new or sponsor a new
Baja says it's even worse. They just give you a specific dollar amount per month to cover the car. You have to lease it yourself, and it may not actually cover it if your credit is bad and you have a high interest rate. Oh shit, that's fucked.
market partner direct to you, you are going to earn a percentage of the product pack that they came in with. Okay, so as you can see here, when you
need to eat, girlfriend.
A new market partner direct to you with the $199 essential product pack, you're going to earn a $50 bonus. When you enroll a new market partner with the $349 success product pack direct to you, you're going to earn a $120 bonus. When you sponsor a new market partner with the $599 overachiever.
See, if it were me, I'd be questioning, wait, they're giving me this much on each one of these? What's their markup? Because, like, they're making more money than me almost certainly on this, right? So if I'm getting $50, a quarter of $200, that is the total sales price, how much are they marking this up? What are the fucking margins for Monate?
Product pack.
I always want to call it Monet. It's not. It is Monate. The T is pronounced.
You're going to earn a $250 bonus, and then when you sponsor a new market partner direct to you with our best product pack out there, our $799 Optimum product pack, you are going to earn a $350 bonus. Now, I know to some people $799 does sound like a lot of money, but
it is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
When you think about it, you guys, in the grand scheme of things, you're
in the grand scheme of things, this money that could pay your rent or for groceries or clothes for your children, really, you should just be giving it to me, because fuck you.
Starting an entire business for $799, that's almost unheard of, right?
It is unheard of. You're not starting a business. You aren't starting a business. I hate this. I hate how they describe it as starting a business. You are not starting a business. You are a customer purchasing things from this company to then resell. Ugh.
If you were to start, a restaurant or any type of brick and mortar store, it would cost you tens of thousands of dollars, if not hundreds.
Yes, because those are real businesses.
Hundreds of thousands of dollars, to get everything you need and get open and, pay your employees and all of those things. So the fact that you can earn or that you can...
Yeah, business is complicated and hard. Correct. That doesn't mean you're owed an easy, cheap to start business. That's not how any of this works.
Start a business for just $799, you guys, is almost unheard of.
How about you give me $799, scam lady? And I'll make better use of it. And the use will be a Nintendo Switch 2.
So that's pretty exciting as well. Now let's talk about the VIP acquisition bonus.
I am very tired. I'm sorry. I've been working for 12 hours straight. I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
That's okay. So when you enroll 4 VIP customers during your Smart Start period, you're going to earn an additional $60 bonus on that, okay? On top of the commissions you earned on their sales as well. So for every 4 customers you enroll into the VIP program, you're going to receive a bonus of $60 during your Smart Start.
That's enough for 2 Switch games and a replacement Switch when the GameStop employees breaks the screen because Nintendo packaged it like they've never interacted with a human being before.
Period. And there's no limit on that.
I don't know if people saw, the Switch 2 is packaged with, like, the screen facing outward. Like, here's the end of, like, do I have a box? Like, imagine the Switch 2 was in this box. The screen is right here. It's not facing inward. So at GameStops, they were stapling receipts to the boxes, and they destroyed, like, 100 Switch 2s by stapling the screens.
You guys, so you can...
Apparently Switch 2 can be easily bricked. Hey, being not well off can have its benefits. Like, I don't have to deal with that shit. Someday when it's a little cheaper and more functional, I'll get one.
Enroll 4, 8, 12, or even more. And the more you enroll, the more you're going to earn. Then we have our block bonus. So whenever you build a block, you're going to earn a $150 bonus. Now, a block is comprised of 4 VIP customers and 1 personally sponsored market partner with a product pack, which are collectively enrolled during your Smart Start period. When you do both activities while in Smart Start, you'll earn a block bonus of $150. And again, there is no limit to the number of block bonuses you can earn while you're in your Smart Start with Monat, okay? So
they love their buzzwords, and I know it's because they're obfuscating things, because the more complicated they make it sound, the less likely someone is to understand that it's not in their best interest to do this. But do they have to make it so embarrassing?
Well, you guys, every time in that Smart Start period, which is the month you joined plus the next 2 months, every time you enroll 4 VIP customers and 1...
I know she said brick and mortar, but it sounded like brick and martyr. That's what's gonna happen to Marantz when GameStop finally goes out of business.
Market partner direct to you with a product pack, you're going to earn a $150 block bonus. Pretty awesome, right? But it gets even better. We have our Mo neighborhood bonus, okay? So when you successfully build 3 blocks within your Smart Start period, you will have built what we call a Mo neighborhood.
Okay, and wait, how many affiliates makes a block? I missed that. So you need 4 VIP customers. Okay, a block is 4 VIP customers who must buy over a certain amount, and 1 personally sponsored MP with a product pack. So you need, in order to have a block, $150 bonus is if you get 4 VIP customers and get a person below you. That's a lot for $150. Like, I will fully admit, my idea of money is fucking insane, because my whole life I either just make money from ad revenue, or these days, like, people send me money for some reason. I genuinely don't understand it. That's a lot of work for $150 fucking dollars. Like, even in terms of, like, my other job, like, I'd rather just go to work. Like, why would I do this? This is so much more effort than, like, a normal job. Maybe it's because I consider socializing to be a lot of work. I don't know.
You'll have earned a $500 bonus, okay? So this means you have enrolled at least 12 VIP customers and 3 market partners with a product pack direct to you. You've built...
Yeah, this is like 1 day of work for me. And I'm not talking about stream. I mean my other job. That bonus that they could spend weeks working on is 1 day at my job. Maybe a little more than that. We'll call it a day and a half, but I rounded up a little bit.
Built your My Neighborhood, and you have earned a $500 bonus. Isn't that exciting? Now, I know some people are visual learners, so I did break it all down like this too. So as you can see, this is our block. We have 4 VIP customers and 1 market partner, and that equals a block. Again, the market partner has to come in with a product pack, okay? So 4 VIP customers, 1 market partner with a product pack, and you have created 1 block. So just for easy math, you guys, we're gonna pretend each VIP customer ordered $100 worth of product. Okay, so the commission you're gonna earn.
So to be clear, you need at least 4 people to buy $100 of product a month to maintain this. Do you think that's sustainable? To get multiple people to spend over $100 on hair care products every month?
Earn on those orders would be $60. Now, you also get the VIP acquisition bonus on top of that because you enrolled 4 VIPs during your Smart Start period. So that's another $60. Let's pretend for this example that your market partner came in with the $799 product pack, which means you earned a $350 product pack bonus. And then because you built a block, you earned a block bonus of $150. So total, you guys, you just earned yourself $620 by enrolling 4 VIP customers and 1 market partner with the $799.
Green guy with $1 says, Hannah, I like giving money to good people instead of giving it to a corporation. Well, you made a mistake and gave it to me instead. Maybe go find a good person.
Product pack in your Smart Start period. That's exciting, isn't it? I mean, think, what would an extra $620 do for you and your family, this month or next month? That's a lot of money. right?
Okay, but in the time that I spent to do that, I could go do literally anything else that's going to make me more money. Maybe not literally anything, but virtually anything else. We'll go with virtually.
So now let's build a Mo neighborhood. So like I said before, 3 blocks equals 1 Mo neighborhood. So there you see, you've got your 12 VIP customers plus your
12. Okay, so you need 12 customers spending over $100 a month. You think you're gonna find people to give you $1,200 a month consistently for fucking shampoo? What the fuck?
your 3 market partners who enrolled with product packs. So just for, again, easy math, you guys, let's pretend all the VIPs came in with a $100 order.
H-Beard says, her constantly saying VIP makes me want to watch that old TV show where Pamela Anderson was an elite bodyguard. Yes, that show exists. It was amazingly dumb. Try to remember. I'm just coming up with Barbed Wire. But that was a movie. That was a movie. Was she in Stripperella? Does anyone remember Stripperella? Jesus Christ, what the fuck?
So the commission on those 12 VIPs will be $180. You'll have earned 3.
Oh, VIP! There was a video game of that. That's how I know about that, is I saw someone review the PS1 game.
VIP
Do you remember Stacked, the Pamela Anderson show where she was a librarian? And literally the joke was just, look, she's a blonde lady with boobs, but she works at a library. That's funny, because women with big tits don't like books, I guess? I don't know.
Acquisition bonuses, right? So 3 VIP $60 acquisition bonuses, which equals $180. If you
Valerie Irons Protection. I prefer Cleopatra 2525. Excuse you.
Enrolled 3 market partners with the $799 pack, you guys, that means you earned 3.
Was it Queen Pib who reviewed it? Not the one I saw. It was like a YouTube video, not a stream or a VOD.
$150 bonuses, which means you've earned $1,050 in product pack bonuses. Plus you've built 3 blocks, which means you earned 3 $150 block bonuses, which equals $450. Plus, dun 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 dun, you built your Mo neighborhood, which means you earned the $500 Mo neighborhood bonus for a grand total of $2,360 earned. Just
so to be clear, hold on, you needed to recruit 12 customers spending $100 or more a month. 3 customers that are now under you that are buying $800 packs. And then you need, even more customers, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Jesus Christ, this is not worth the time at all. $2,360 for all these goddamn people you have to recruit? It'd be easier to become a burglar. And I don't think you should. I'm just saying, what in the world? There's no way this is ever worth it. And I know that's the whole point of this show, is that this stuff is a scam. But I don't know if I've ever seen this, like, laid out this clearly before. And this is what they're showing, as if it's good. This looks terrible. Oh my god, you have to be incredibly desperate to fall for this, these poor people.
Just by enrolling 12 VIP customers and 3 market partners
McDonald's pays more than that. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. In terms of, like, time spent and opportunity cost, you'd literally be better off going and working at a McDonald's or a Wendy's or something. Like, I can't fucking believe it. It'd be less work for more money.
The $799 product pack.
And those places pay like shit.
In your Smart Start period. That's exciting, right? I mean, $2,360, that's a lot of money, you guys. What could that do?
Let me tell you something that's real important that someone needs to hear. $2,000 is a ton of money to owe and very little to have. That's true with a lot of money things. Money is always a lot to owe, not a lot to have. That's a good way to think about it, I think.
Do for you and your family, right? Now, I'm going to also show you a different perspective, right? Because we know that while the $799 product pack is the best value and has the most products and, you know, all the things, we know that not everyone can afford that, and that's okay. So I also want to show you an example of what it looks like if you build a block with a
Dillis Filler says, I think enlisting in the army would pay better, and frankly, as an introvert, it would be less stressful.
Market partner that comes in with our $199 product pack. Okay, so again, the commission on your 4 VIPs is going to be $60. That remains the same. Your VIP acquisition bonus remains the same at $60. You enrolled one market partner with the $199 product pack, which gives you a $50 product pack bonus. And then again, because you've built a block, you earn your block bonus of $150, which means you've just earned $320 by enrolling 4 VIP customers and one market partner with the $199 pack. You guys, that's still a lot of money and still a great way to get started building a successful business. Now let's do the same thing in the Mo neighborhood here as an example. Okay, so again, let's pretend you enrolled 12 VIPs with $100 orders, but this time when you enrolled your 3 market partners, they each came in with the $199 product packs. Okay, so the commission on the 12 VIPs remains the same at $180. You've earned 3 $60 VIP acquisition bonuses, which is
Is the idea that you're tuned out at this point, by the way? Because, like, I'm paying attention to this because I'm doing a stream, you know, but, like, if you're a potential mark for this, are you even paying specific attention at this point, or is the idea to lull you to the point where you're just like, you know what I mean? Are we supposed to not be paying attention at this point?
another $180. You enrolled 3 market partners with the $199 product.
Because they're just throwing numbers at you and lots of jargon, and it's very confusing.
Pack, which means you've earned 3 $50 product pack bonuses, which puts you at another $150 in bonuses. You've earned 3 block bonuses, which puts you at $450 in bonuses, because each of those block bonuses is $150. And then you also get your Mo neighborhood bonus of $500 for a grand total earnings of $1,460. Not a bad deal, right? I mean, $1,460, you guys, that could pay your mortgage, that could pay your car payments, right? That could be groceries. I mean, I want you to
again, with opportunity cost, almost anything you could be doing that makes money will make you more money than this for the hours you are working.
Truly deeply think, what could $1,460 do for you and your family in the next 2 months? Okay, now let's talk about what's in it for you when your team members are in Smart Start period, right? Because you're growing your business, you're bringing in new market partners. So what's in it for you when they're in their Smart Start period? So we have our matching Smart Start bonus, okay? So when your personally sponsored market partner earns a block bonus while they're in Smart Start, you'll receive a matching bonus of $75, okay? Now, in order to earn this bonus, the sponsor must be paid as the same rank or higher as the market partner who's earning the block bonus, which...
Jeez, okay, they okay. Weird that you're putting a bunch of caveats, but okay. H-Bird says, most people are functionally innumerate, so saying a bunch of numbers is a sales method to overwhelm people. Then at the end they'll say, and then you'll make money. Some people suggested that Trump's weave, where he'd ramble nonsense and then say prices will go down, worked that way. We are really, really stupid. Human beings are so dumb. How dumb are they? Human beings are so dumb that they could work together to create a place that wouldn't be perfect, but it would be better, probably generally for most people, but they choose not to, because shiny things good, and fuck other people. Oh, I forgot to make a joke. Shit.
If you guys are watching this video, I'm confident that you will be at the same rank or higher as the market partners that you're bringing in, because I know that you're in it to win it, or you wouldn't be watching this video, right? You're going to set your goals, you're going to achieve them, and you are just going to rock this thing out of the park, and I am so incredibly excited for you. All right, let's talk about product pack bonuses again, because it gets even better. So the product
because of all of the things I does. Give her money. Give her money. Give her money.
pack bonuses we talked about when we went over the Smart Start
Is this love bombing?
bonuses are not only for people in their Smart Start period. They are available for everyone, okay?
Oh my god, she's so excited. It's so genuine. Oh my god, guys, I can tell how excited she is for you. She wants you to start making money for yourself. This definitely isn't a self-serving sales pitch to get you under her so she can badger you every month to make sure that her sales figures don't drop. Oh my god, girlfriend, this is like so good. Ah.
To build a successful business, you need to be building your business consistently, which is why Monat rewards all market partners with a cash bonus every single time they enroll a new market partner direct to them, okay? So when you enroll someone with the $199 Essential Product Pack, you're going to earn a $50 bonus. When you enroll someone with the $349 Success Product Pack direct to you, you're going to earn a $120 bonus. When you enroll someone direct to you with the $599 Overachiever Product Pack,
is this not just what she said earlier? I feel like this is no. Those are the Smart Start bonuses. These are the product pack bonuses. I think by sort of dispersing and atomizing the bonuses, instead of having a clear-cut percentage that maybe gives you more, they're intentionally diffusing all of the different little bonuses, all the different, like, the money you could potentially make into these categories to make it seem like more than it is. That's crazy. Ugh.
You're going to earn a $250.
Because I assume people just go, well, if I made all of these bonuses, I'd be so well off. And it's like, no one's going to get all these bonuses. At least not the vast majority of people. The vast majority probably won't get any bonuses. But, like, even as it goes up, fewer and fewer will get more and more.
Bonus. And again, just like in your Smart Start period, when you sponsor someone direct to you with the best product pack out there, our $7.99 Optimum Product Pack, you are going to earn a $350.
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead to the stupid Cadillac part. Who likes Cadillacs?
Gotta love it. But wait, there's more. I always save the best for last, you guys, okay? Who likes Cadillacs?
I assume there are fans of Cadillacs. I don't really think of Cadillacs as, like, mom cars, usually. I guess I don't get it. I kind of understood back in the day with Mary Kay and the Cadillac, because, you know, that was the era of the American automobile, you know? The height of luxury! But obviously that's not really the case anymore, so... It's just weird that they're still hooked on the Cadillac thing.
Or Range Rovers. Or Jaguars. So there's some nice
Okay, I guess they have different ones too. Weird that they still front the Cadillacs.
Cars, right? I should have specified. Who likes not having a car payment and would love to drive their very own luxury vehicle? Compliments of Monat. Dun dun dun, just like me right there. If you said yes.
Kind of sounds like you have enough people under you. I'm being honest. You got the car, you won. Stop it.
To you are in luck, you guys. Monat market partners must maintain the rank and paid as status of market mentor or higher for 3 consecutive months to qualify for the Monat Motor Club bonus for the white Cadillac of their choice. Once qualified, the Monat market mentor must maintain this status or higher each month to receive the monthly Monat Motor Club bonus.
Yep, there it is. That was exactly what Baha said. They get money for the lease or for the car payment.
Market mentors and managing market mentors receive a $500 USD car bonus each month. Associate executive directors and executive directors receive a $750 car bonus each month. And senior executive directors receive a $1,000 car bonus each month and can choose a white Cadillac, a Range Rover, or a Jaguar. Okay, so the only way to get the Range Rover or Jaguar is once you hit the tippity top of our compensation plan at senior executive director. But anyone who hits market mentor, which is the middle level of our compensation plan.
The most I've ever paid on a car payment per month was $100. So frankly, the idea of someone paying $500, $750, or even $1,000 a month for a car payment kind of blows me away. I don't know, man. I even understand when you get up into like $250, $300, $350 even these fucking days, but like, $500 a month for your car? You need that? I don't know. If it's a work car, I understand, or a work truck, totally. Business expense. Generally, $1,000 a month car payment? Oh my god.
They can
honestly, you could just buy a different beater car every month at that price. Just keep swapping them out.
pick out any white Cadillac of their choice. Oh, it's such a blessing. So you may buy or lease the car. It is completely up to you. It just needs to be less than 5 years old. And because Monate cares about their people so much, you guys, they understand that sometimes, life happens. And therefore, every Monate Motor Club member is given 2 grace periods each year. So if there's a month where they miss the rank, which is Market Mentor, Monate will still pay their car bonus out, okay? Those 2 grace...
In fairness, I'm thinking about used cars, too. This is probably for new cars. I would never buy a new car, ever in my life. And I'm guessing they want you to buy a new one with this.
Periods, however, cannot be back-to-back, and the market partner cannot drop lower than the paid-as status of MMB to receive those grace period bonuses, all right? So, how awesome is that? I want you to go research white Cadillacs, Range Rovers, and Jaguars right now and find the one that you want and print it out and hang it on, hang it where you can see it and where you see it every single day so that you can really start dreaming and working towards earning your very own luxury vehicle today. And to me, you guys, it's not even the fact that I drive a luxury vehicle for free that excites me. It's the fact that I don't have a car payment.
But it's not for free. You work for it. You work for that and get paid than you probably should. Like, you get paid probably more than the vast majority of people, so maybe not in your case, because you're getting money from all your downlines, but like, really? You're getting that off the backs of all of your downline, right?
And I get to put my family and buckle my little 2-year-old son into his car seat in a safe, reliable vehicle every single day. That's what this car program has done for me, so that's pretty exciting. Lastly, you guys, one more thing. Opportunities like this truly do not come around often,
There's always people trying to sell MLMs to people. That's just a lie.
Don't let yourself live with the what if in the back of your head for the rest of your life because you didn't at least give it a try, right? I think a lot of times we think, what if I fall? And I want you to think, oh, but my darling, what if you fly?
Either way, you get their money, so of course you'd say that, you scummy, scammy person. Just try it. Like, yeah, you're picking their pocket as they jump off the roof trying to fly. You don't care what happens after the jump. You just care that you got the money.
Thank you for taking time out of your day, you guys, to listen in and learn more. If you're already a market partner, please feel free to share this with your teams and use it as a training tool if you think it will help them grow their business. Again, I think it's so important that every market partner in Monate understands how our compensation plan works and all the different ways that they can earn money with Monate. If you were given this video by a Monate market partner to learn more about our compensation plan, please follow back up with them. I hope you liked what you saw, and I would love to be the first to welcome you to the Monate family. And if you liked what you saw and are interested in learning more, and you do not have a Monate market partner that you've been working with, I'd be so happy to help answer any questions that you have, determine if this is a right fit for you, and if it is, help you get started building a successful Monate business for yourself today, you guys. The sky truly is the limit. Again, thank you so much for tuning into this today. I always say the secret to getting ahead is getting started by Mark Twain. Again, you guys.
I have another quote from Mark Twain that you might like. It's something along the lines of, it's nearly impossible to convince someone of something if their paycheck depends upon it. Or depends upon not knowing it, sorry. Fucked that up. I'm not one of America's greatest literary heroes. Okay? Writers. Sorry, I'm tired. I've been working for 13 hours. Probably time for me to stop and get some food. So, thank you everyone for another episode of False Prophets. I've been enjoying looking at this MLM stuff. I'm sorry I was so tired today. I hope you'll give me a little leeway on that. I'm really doing my best. I've just been very busy. It's our busy time of the year at work. Trying to do everything. Anyway. No, I don't think that's Upton Sinclair. He might have something similar. Philmar Music, thanks for gifting a sub. Alright, so let's see. I work early tomorrow again. I gotta get up at 6 and go to work. And I work a long shift. And then I'm supposed to have D&D at the night, in the nighttime. So if everything goes how I am scheduled, I won't be able to stream. However, if something happens and I get out of work early, which happens occasionally, then I will try to stream tomorrow. I will try to stream. But if I can't, then I will see you on Sunday. Sunday we'll do... I don't have to work that day, so we'll do something. I'm not sure what, but I won't be tired for it, and that's the important thing. Hydrate, will do. Alright, let's see who we're gonna raid.
Aniki, a legendary fighter from the spirit realm that died in combat thousands of years ago.
Alright. Adios, everyone. Have a great night, and I'll see you probably Sunday. Maybe tomorrow. Probably Sunday, though. Night, everyone.